Ah! Jesus Christ. Woo. Woo. Okay, die now. Okay, holy crap. Woo. I think that might be a stream highlight, the big fright I got there. Jesus. Ugh. Blah. Kingdom Barks is a crossover between Disney and Square. Disney were the developers of the games. They incorporated characters from Square's games such as Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy X. Kingdom Barks is the heartfelt tale of Sora, who lost his dog, Pluto. Throughout the journey, Sora almost finds Pluto, but Pluto is always being taken one step further away from him. Along the way, he meets his friends, Clayton, Hades, Captain Jack Sparrow, and many others. In order to find Pluto, Sora must first find King Mickey, who is hiding behind a ginormous door that requires 2 keys to open. Luckily, the first key was in Sora's hand the whole time, and King Mickey has the second one. With the help of the only black man in the game, Sora manages to open the door and free King Mickey so that Mickey may help Sora find Pluto. As Sora journeys through the world, he must defeat all the evil oppressors of Pluto, such as Winnie the Pooh, Hercules, Jasmine, and Pinocchio. Sora faces many trials in his quest to save his pet dog Pluto. 2 of the most terrifying of these trials were taming a dragon and fighting a ghost. Sora's closest ally throughout this adventure is Rikimaru, who, wielding his ninja blade, manages to fight off Donald and Goofy and help Sora in the final part of his journey. In the end, Sora is reunited with Pluto, and they all lived happily ever after.
In the last episode, Ash defeated the first gym leader, Brock of Pewter City. Since then, he traveled through the dangerous Mount Moon. He was attacked on all sides by Zubats and had his first encounter with Team Rocket. Ash was making great progress until he got stopped in his tracks by his rival, Gary. It was a battle of epic proportions, with Gary pulling out powerful moves like Quick Attack and Teleport. But in the end, Ash defeated him and moved on towards Misty, the gym leader of Cerulean City. Huh, Water-type Pokemon, this badge'll be a cinch. Go, Tommy! Show this Staryu who's boss with a Hyper Fang! Great work, we got it in one hit! Alright, it's a Starmie. You can do it, Tommy. Hit it with a Hyper Fang. Nice work. A couple more of those and we'll win. Another Hyper Fang. Alright, Quick Attack to finish it off. Yeah, we did it, Tommy. Great work. We got the 2nd badge.
Ah. Go! Go! Oh, close. Go! Go! Then up there, go! I normally go on the left side of this, so I wonder if it's different on the right. At all. Kind of is. Kind of is. Ooh, a nice jump there. Oh, the same kind of jump there! Grinding. This is actually Tony Hawk's Pro Driver 2. Damn.
Hitman is the story of Victoria, who's caught in the middle of her parents' rocky divorce. After her father murders her mother, he kidnaps her, and throughout the game, Child Protective Services are trying to save her. Child Protective Services also call in a band of mercenaries consisting of Billy the Kid, Wreck-It Ralph, Weak-Willed Willie, Aquaman, and Ed, Edd n Eddy. Together, they are initially successful at rescuing Victoria, but Hitman is persistent, and soon the group begins to fall apart.
I got wood, man. Why do I have wood?
Hitman continues his ruthless pursuit of his daughter, killing cops and other innocents. Soon he begins to take pleasure in the kills, even dressing up as his victims, and he changes from a worried father to a heartless killer. CPS managed to temporarily recover Victoria, but she has been tragically wounded by Hitman. Hitman continues his descent into madness, even going so far as killing innocent nuns. With Hitman's murder of Weak-Willed Willie, the group is stretched to its limits.
Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it!
In the nick of time, Sicko Rico steps in and captures Hitman, but he soon escapes and continues pursuing Victoria with renewed fervor. Hitman is now even more ruthless than ever, even burning down a church. Hitman decides it's time to employ some help of his own, but Victoria learns to fight back and escapes from Hitman's clutches. Hitman, however, doesn't give up, and in the end he's able to finish off CPS, and Victoria is stuck as his hostage. Well, until the next game anyway. Long ago, gamers and developers lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the publishers attacked. Only Ultimanerd, master of all genres, could stop them, but when the world needed him most, he vanished. Many games released before Ultimanerd returned, and although his gaming skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Ultimanerd can save the world. Haha. The stream is live, and welcome, everyone, to the stream. Today, we are playing Pokemon Red, and continuing Pokémarathon Classic, where we're playing through Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver and catching every single Pokemon, all 251. At the moment, we have 119, and we're closing in on the end of Red. We don't have too many Pokemon left to level up. Has Mystery evolved yet? Okay, that's Seadra. There you go. So we've just evolved Horsey into Seadra. We only have a few Pokemon left in Red to evolve, and then we'll be going to Pokemon Blue. Need to adjust the microphone there. Going to Pokemon Blue and catching the exclusives in that one, along with the beginner Pokemon, the starters, and trading them over, the ones we don't have, in order to hit that glorious 251. Hitmonchan we need to get from Blue. Alright, there's Seadra. So Goldeen needs to evolve into Seaking next. Then Staryu into Starmie. Magikarp into Gyarados. Omanyte into Omastar. And that's it. 3 Pokemon left to evolve in this game. Omanyte, Gyarados, or Magikarp, and 4. Goldeen, Staryu, Magikarp, and Omanyte. 4 Pokemon left. We're almost there, lads. Alright. Let's deposit Mystery, as we obviously don't need her anymore. And get out. I've already forgotten. Goldeen. Goldeen is the one we need. Where is Goldeen? Don't think it's Piggy. No. Where is Goldeen? Not Narwhal, that's Seal. Mystery, no, it must be in a different box then. She must be in a different box. Alright, let's try box 3. Need to adjust my microphone. I'm still, I've just gotten the microphone boom. Just 2 days ago. So I just, set it up, but I haven't really toyed with it too much yet, so we're seeing how the mic boom goes today. Let's see. Oatmeal? I don't think it's oatmeal. Where would she be? We'll check oatmeal. Could be oatmeal. Level 30 though, I don't think we caught a level 30 Goldeen. Nope. That's Omanyte. Alright. We'll check box 5. Goodness gracious, all these nicknames make it really difficult to navigate this stuff. Dopey, Tony. None of those, I don't think. Could it be in box 2? Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Silverdeen. There you go. That's obviously Goldeen. Hey, Gaz Veteran. Welcome. How are ya? How are you doing, lad? And what have you been up to lately? Alright, how's our Pokemon team doing? Fairly well. Well, Devlin's at frickin'... Oh, Carmela's at level 91. Devlin's at 70, so I'd say we're doing just marvelously. Just marvelously. Alright, let's save before we go in, for no particular reason. So, this is Pokémarathon Classic.
Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver, the classic games. But I do plan on doing Pokémarathon eventually when I get a 3DS XL capture card. And that'll be all the remakes or the most recent versions of Pokemon. So it'll be Fire Red, Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Pearl Diamond, Black and White 2, and X and Y. And the only problem with doing that, well, in Pokémarathon Classic I can glitch to get the event-only Pokemon like Mew and Celebi. Those are the only two event-onlys in these games. In Pokémarathon, well, first of all, I don't want to abuse glitches to get those Pokemon. I want to catch them legitimately. The issue with that is, I would have to wait for events for that to happen. Which may never happen. But, I've already got a Celebi. I got that from an event. I've already got a Deontay from an event. But there are still tons of Pokemon I can't get unless I wait for events. There's Jirachi, however. Jirachi can be gotten from a GameCube game called Pokemon Colosseum, I do believe. Use the bonus disc in that and you can get Jirachi and transfer it over. Then there's Mew, which I can apparently get from a Wii game called My Pokemon Ranch. So I'm getting there. We're getting there with the event onlys, figuring out ways that we're going to be able to get that during the Pokémarathon. Anyway, you're good, what about me? You're just chilling, tried to get a shiny... Hold on, for some reason my chat thingamabob is slightly overlaid. A shiny Numel earlier, but you gave up. What games am I streaming today? It'll be Pokemon Red for the whole stream. The whole stream there, Gears Veteran. No Gears of War, unfortunately, as judging by your name, I'd imagine you'd like to watch. Although, who knows, Gears might mean something else. Gears might mean something else. Alright. Silverdean's leveling up already. A shiny Numel. You know what? I don't even know what Numel is. I don't know a lot of the newer Pokemon. Because I haven't played a lot of the newer games. I've been playing through, I played through most of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, although I already played through Ruby Sapphire Emerald back in the day. But I've never really played through Pearl Diamond, or Black and White, or Black and White 2, or X and Y. I'm doing a playthrough of X and Y right now off stream. Frog and I are playing through those games together. So, I'll finally learn about all the new Pokemon before Pokémarathon. Please survive. Probably won't. Nope. Blizzard, being an Ice-type move, does 4 times the damage to Devlin, since Devlin is dragon flying. Alright, let's hit it with an Earthquake. You kinda like Gears of War, it's the Camel Pokemon on Emerald. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about then. My microphone... I'm using this new microphone, Boom, which I got. It was really, really cheap though, so not expecting perfection. But my microphone just very slowly fell down just on one of the joints, obviously the weakest joint, because it has like 2 spring-loaded joints, so they're not going to move, and then one joint that's not, so I'm just going to adjust the microphone position a little bit. If I can. Alright, this should be okay. We'll see if the microphone moves from this position. Hey Fairarm, welcome. You're late. No worries. No worries, lad. How you doing, Fairarm? How are you doing? And what do you think of the microphone, Fairarm? I've got the microphone on a boom now, so I can have it basically touching my mouth. And you're not usually supposed to have a microphone directly in front of your mouth, like a few centimeters away. You're supposed to keep it, they say 6 inches. I'll see you soon, Gears Veteran. People say 6 inches is a good distance to have a microphone. But I like to have it as close as possible so that I can speak really quietly. Because my throat gets wrecked from streaming and talking for hours, so... It sounds like an ASMR video though. Well, that's my secret to streaming. People come to the stream for what they see. They're like, oh, Pokémarathon Classic, that sounds awesome. He's catching all the Pokemon. Great, I'll click on that. They come into the stream. They're like, oh, you know what, the quality's alright and everything like that. I'll stick around for a couple of minutes. And in those few minutes, I put them to sleep. So, even if they don't like the stream, they're not awake to turn off the stream. So I get AFK viewers that way. That's how I get my viewers on Twitch. It's my strategy. Thank you, thank you. Click through. Silverdine's already level 15. I should probably Google what level Goldine evolves, but I want to... I'm still, you know, sort of fiddling with the microphone at the moment, so... I want to see if I do this. This might be a good setup for him. Sorry if you're hearing weird noises through the microphone as I do this, but, you know. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Once I find how I like to set the microphone up, it'll be, you know, it should be a one-time thing. I set it up and then I just put it that way every time I stream. It's very ASMR-like. You're going to struggle through these late nights now. Dear oh dear. I'll just use a voice changer to increase the pitch of my voice. The mic sounds alright, to be honest. Jolly good. Jolly good, Gears Veteran. This is my first day using this mic boom, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'll be listening to the stream after I stream. And seeing what I think of the mic boom. I'll also have a bit of time before Froggy comes home. And in between having to do chores and stuff, looking after Miko, the dog, I'll have a bit of time where I can diddle around with the microphone and try different setups and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Alright, Carmella, use Earthquake. Earthquake is super effective against Gengar, even though he's a ghost and can totally levitate off the ground. In this game, there's no levitation, so Gengar being poison type gets absolutely wrecked by Earthquake. Alright, Carmella's level 92. Carmella's going to be level 100 pretty soon. You tried streaming on Saturday again, now you have a much better appreciation for me? Because you realize how difficult it is to stream? Oh yeah. I wouldn't say streaming is super difficult necessarily, so much as it just takes a lot of time, and a lot of configuring, and a lot of, you know, every stream I'm trying to make something a little better. How long do I stream for, Gears Veteran? I stream for 4 hours per stream, and I stream 4 days per week. So, you came in right at the start of the stream, so 4 hours, well, 3 hours and 45 minutes remaining in the stream. 3 hours and 45 minutes. Yes, Silverdine's level 17 already. You know what, now that I've got my hands free, now that I'm not fiddling around with the microphone, I'll Google search Goldine, and we'll find out what level Goldine evolves to Seeking. Level 33. Okay, that's not too bad. Level 33. You spent an hour and 30 minutes setting up. I don't know what THRN is. Oh, then setting. You spent an hour and 30 minutes setting up, then 45 minutes actually streaming before you went, well, I hate this. Oh, Faram. So you mean you hate streaming in, like, actually streaming, or, you know, is it something about streaming that you hate, or did you just not get any viewers and you hated that? Or what? Because I would have watched your stream if I saw it was on. I'm pretty sure I'm following you, aren't I? Pretty sure I'm following you. Oh, I'm not following you. I guess I followed you on your old Commander Sam account, but not on your new Faram account. Well, there you go. I followed you just in case you end up streaming. Or even experimenting with streaming. I'll stop in if it's at a convenient time for me. Froggy and I will. You know what? It's unfortunate for people who Froggy and I watch. Because we only count as one viewer, even though we're always 2 eyes, or 4 eyes. 6 eyes even, because I'm wearing glasses. Dear oh dear. I get frustrated at ads as well. Because the ad company is only paying for 1 view. But the person running the ad, usually it's on YouTube videos, only gets 1 view, but the person, the advertiser, gets 2 actual views, you know, two people seeing the ad. Terrible. They're getting double the value. Double the value, I say. Yes, yeah, Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is not actually doing that much damage anymore to Carmella. Or the Mega Punch from Carmella is still not doing that much damage, so we'll see how it goes. So Gears Veteran, you seem to be new to the stream, and I don't remember seeing you. So, how'd you find the stream? If you don't mind me asking. It feels like it's the first time that you've been in the stream. Way to know. By the way you've been speaking. You don't think it's for me, you remember that you didn't enjoy gaming, then you also had no viewers, and it was a hassle because of the way you were trying to do it. You don't enjoy gaming? Well, yeah. Streaming video games is probably not a good idea when you don't enjoy playing video games. Fair enough. Oh dear. But yeah, having no viewers is pretty shit as well. Having, you know, it's the entire point of streaming, is to entertain people. Otherwise, you know, I think most people would have more fun just playing video games and not streaming than they would streaming to 0 people, because, you know, you have to put in the extra effort to stream, and then you have to commentate and all that kind of stuff, and if nobody watches what you're doing, you're just like, oh, well, I'm just wasting my time here. I could just be relaxing and having fun, but instead, I'm entertaining an audience of 0 people in an empty room. So, yep, it definitely does suck to have no viewers. Alright, sit him with a flamethrower. Obviously the best move against a rock-type Pokemon is Flamethrower, as evidenced by the one hit. Alright. So Verum, have you been playing, what's it called, Metabots? Have you been continuing to play Metabots? Because I have, but I'm getting, more and more frustrated by the game. Well, not frustrated, but kind of disappointed. It's a great game. Metabots is a great game. Definitely. And I wish that the newer versions of Metabots would come to North America and the rest of the Western world. But, freaking, I've got a good Metabot setup now. So, other than changing a few parts now and then, I just triple auto every battle. And occasionally, if they've got, like, flying Metabots, like, one of my Metabots has an anti-air attack, so I'll just use that instead of the auto. But I usually just triple auto every battle, and it's kind of annoying. You're playing Kerbal Space Program, you set it up so that it focused on the math and science behind it, so you had it that you could choose between having just the game or a webcam set up on a pad and paper, a window for a calculator, and a window for the game. Huh, I see. That's pretty cool. That does sound, quite frustrating, though. Trying to get all that stuff working together properly. And laid out decently. And having the webcams not moving around all over the place. Alright, Gary. You're going down, Gary. Probably not. Actually, we're going to purposefully lose against him, so that we don't have to sit through the ridiculously long credits and, Pokemon Hall of Fame thingy. Alright, Pidgeot. Alright, Pidgeot, let's see what you got. Hit it with Flamethrower. You thought people would be interested, apparently not. Yeah. I guess the people who would be interested in all that kind of stuff would be more interested in, I don't know, seeing a shorter, more concise YouTube video about it. You know, where it's not frustratingly and slowly working out the math, it's explaining the math in hindsight. And, you know, and you can see the results of the math without having to wait for hours and hours for it to be worked out, you know? Probably, anyway. That's just my guess. Let's hit it with Earthquake. Hit it with your Earthquake attack. Alright. Alright, out of sight. Thank you, click through, Arcanine. No problem. Hit it with Mega Punch. Whoops. Oh, I bet that sounded bad. I bet that sounded terrible. My bad. I hit one of the springs on the microphone boom. So, and I don't have a shock mount, so those vibrations had a direct line to the microphone. So I bet that was oral torture. Working out is the fun bit, at least if you're the one working things out. Wrong yaw, by the way. Yeah, I know, yeah, if you're the one working out, I'm sure it would be fun. From a viewer's perspective, they would have to be very hardcore to want to watch that, I think. Alright. We've taken no damage against Gary. What happened? It sounded like an explosion in the distance. I hit one of the springs on the microphone boom on accident. Alright, we're gonna use cut. Please defeat us, Blastoise. Come on. You can do it, Blastoise. Oh, come on. Don't crit him. Don't crit the Blastoise. Okay. Oh, for goodness sake. Let's switch to Silverdeen. Please don't kill Silverdeen. Okay, damn it. I wanted to have the opportunity to switch back into Charizard without being able to use an attack. You know what? We can do this. Your fingers plus autocorrect equals gibberish. Indeed. Let's use Poké Flute. We're just going to do this every turn. There we go, until we die. Next time I'm just going to do that from the start. Just use Poké Flute every turn. Well, wow. Wow, Blastoise. Wow. This is out bloody rageous. Good work, Blastoise, you did it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. No need to heal or anything. We just need to go straight back into the Pokemon League, the Elite Four. Alright. Lorelei, you're going down for the millionth time. So I'm using a noise gate, a microphone noise gate, with the microphone in OBS. With the microphone being so close to my face, there is a big difference between my voice volume and any other audio sources, like the tapping of the keys on the controller or the mouse buttons or anything like that. So it should be good, but let me know if the noise gate cuts off my voice at all. Like the end of a sentence, or the start of one, or the middle of one, or any part really. But my mic shouldn't just mute for half a second or anything like that, like it was doing with Reaper. So there you go, there you go. Alright, Slowbro's down. We're hitting all these thunders, which makes me nervous, because we're definitely not going to hit the thunder on Lapras. If we hit the thunders leading up to Lapras, we don't hit the one on Lapras. It's just the rule. And we almost always hit this Fire Blast here. Once again, easy peasy. Seems perfect so far. Okay, thanks, Ferrum. Thank you kindly. Alright. New mic? Hey, Mr. Reaper. No, not a new mic. The same exact microphone I've been using for several years now, but it's on a microphone boom. So it's really, really, really close to my mouth. In fact, most audio professionals would say way too close to my mouth. But it's, you know, it achieves the effect that I would like, which is to be able to speak very quietly so as not to strain my throat, which happens every time I stream. I get all hoarse and my throat starts hurting and all that kind of stuff, so. You now have to watch what you say, otherwise Froggy confronts you about it. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. She reads through the chat when she gets home, so. You all have to be very careful. Tread lightly, because Froggy's here. You may not see her. You may not know it. But she's here. She's watching. She's the knife in the darkness. Reminds you of that lady in Monsters Inc. I'm watching, always watching. If it's not inside your mouth, it's not close enough. I entirely agree, Mr. Ebo. Microphones should be placed exactly above the voice box in your throat. That's the only appropriate place for a microphone to go. Alright, Hitmonchan. Hit him with Surf Attack. This is gonna be my commentary for the rest of the stream now. Now that I've actually got a potentially good microphone setup, I still have to listen to it after the stream myself and see what I think, but I'm pretty comfortable with how it is right now. Now that I've got a good microphone setup, I'm just gonna hum all the music and that's it. Not even gonna commentate anything, so starting right about now. You know what I just realized? I had a negative microphone delay because I was using the Reaper software, but now that I'm not using that, I probably don't need it anymore because the software delayed my microphone, so I was probably before all of that audio. There we go. I just changed the microphone delay to be more appropriate, so hopefully it's in time with the music now, or in time with the game. Let me know. I'll sing along to like 2 seconds of the music, and let me know if the mic is in time with the music. Oh wait. Oh damn it! It keeps cutting out. There we go. Let me know if that was in time. You would love to see Ultima. Watch old Ultima streaming Morrowind with the speech-to-text down the bottom, the donated text, the overlays. You know what? The speech-to-text I don't find so egregious, because it actually serves a good purpose, even though it's kind of annoying and everything. Even though it's annoying and it distracts from the gameplay and all that stuff, it does serve the purpose of allowing the hearing impaired to watch the stream. People with impaired hearing were able to watch the stream because of the text on screen, so that's nice. But I don't know. Out of all the things I used to do on stream, that is the one thing I would consider doing again. You know, I don't want follow-up pop-ups, donation pop-ups, blasting noise in your ears every 5 seconds, and what tip for pop-ups really. I don't want giant overlays squishing the game down to the size of an ant. What is this? A video game for ants? I don't want, you know, all that stuff. All that bullshit. Even webcams. I would consider using a webcam again. It's not too egregious to use, but if I were to use a webcam, I would need a green screen and all that stuff. And probably, to be honest, one of those mics that you actually put over your ear and goes along your face, because I want the microphone to be extremely close to my face so I don't have to yell all the time. But if I used a webcam with the microphone in this position, half my face would be covered by the microphone, so it would be a bit pointless in the first place. But yeah, out of all the things I used to do, the voice-to-text thing is one of the few things I actually would consider doing again. But I don't think they would understand just as much without it. A wolf, row, cat, pew, shelves, laps, look mad. Speech to text for you. If I speak more clearly, if I enunciate, then speech to text works pretty well. But I think it would only be worth doing a speech to text thing if you could have a separate text stream for subtitles or captions. So like if you could hit a button down below the stream, or you know, on the toolbar of the stream, you know, down where the pause button is and all that, if there was a closed captions button if there were a closed captions button, then I would certainly use them. And I'm sure a lot of people would enable them even if they weren't hearing impaired, just to see the amusing misrepresentations of my speech. But yeah, as long as there are no options for closed captions built into Twitch or YouTube Gaming or whatever, I don't think I'll be using them. I think YouTube Gaming has the potential to enable that kind of thing though, because you can upload captions for a video on YouTube, I think anyway. I don't know how it works because I've never done it before. But there are videos on YouTube that have either automatic captions generated by YouTube or manually done captions. So I'm reasonably sure they could do it for their live service. You know, enable a separate stream of information. Perhaps OBS would have it built in. Talking Morse code and blast it at max volume, that way deaf people could feel the vibrations when they turned it up and could understand me. Genius. Genius. Fair arm. Alright. Hit him with Thunder Attack. You know what good software for deaf people would be? Speech to text of, of audio sources that aren't a microphone. You know, like speech to text that can target a specific program running on your computer. Like, oh, you want us to translate this Twitch stream for you, or even just the audio coming from Google Chrome into text? Sure, let's go ahead and do that. But then you couldn't configure the speech to text per each user's voice. So, you know, for good speech recognition, you need to train it by going through speech-to-text exercises. It gives you a sentence to say and then you say it. And it recognizes your accent and learns how you pronounce different words and things like that. It's not like they're going to go extra deaf for listening to deet-da-da-da-deet at max volume for hours. Yep, you only go deaf once, what is what they say, right? Gosh, I hate this. I tweet out and I hashtag Pokemon in my tweet that I'm streaming Pokemon because, I'm streaming Pokemon. And this account called Pokemon World favorited my tweet. And the only reason they do that, I'm sure, I should have switched there, oh well. I'm sure the only reason they do that is to get people to go, oh, Pokemon World, oh, I'm interested in that, I should follow them. Oh, thanks for the favorite, guys, I'll definitely follow you. When all they do it is they have 83,300 favorites and they've only got 488 tweets. So they just auto-favorite things with hashtag Pokemon to try to get followers. I hate that kind of thing. It makes me, like, sometimes I report and block. In fact, I'm going to report them. Report them for spam. Because that is spam. It's freaking bullshit. If I could, my Twitter thing is too small on my screen right now. I'll have to do it later. Alright, hit it with Mega Punch. Do we use Mega Punch or Flamethrower? We use Flamethrower, don't we? The best way that would alert you that the speech to text was available would be through sound alerts. Genius. Genius. You know what, now that I discussed it a little bit, I'm fairly confident that YouTube Gaming will have closed captions at some point. You know, it's already a feature of YouTube videos. Perhaps you would have to reach a certain milestone or whatever on your YouTube account, sort of how other features enable over time. Like you have to verify by SMS, which is text, to enable live streaming and stuff like that. Perhaps once you get a number of subscribers, or live stream followers, or favorites, or whatever it is, perhaps when you reach that, then you would be able to enable closed captions, because I know that would be a CPU-intensive process. And I don't know if it would have to build a voice profile for each person or not. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. They'll probably have a bunch of profiles, and it would just auto-adjust to the one that's most appropriate to you. Alright, Devlin. Hit him with your Thunder Attack. I need to take a quick drink, so I'm just going to mute the mic for a second. Oop, and I'm just going to hit the springs again. I will learn to maneuver stuff. Well, I was talking there, and instead of hitting the A button on the controller, I was hitting my mic mute button on my keyboard. Be right back. Alright, life's sweet nectar, H2O, has been consumed. Yeah, I can unmute the mic. Yes, I did that, Fairarm. That was my bad. I was tabbing my mic mute button instead of the A button on my controller. It was very derp. Very, very derp. Some wires got crossed there. Oh dear. Don't cut the blue wire, they said. But I did it anyway. Alright, level 72. You know what, as I played through Pokemon and Metabots 2, similar games in design, I noticed flaws from a game design perspective. Things that I consider flaws anyway. Metabots, I would say, while being more complicated and more hardcore, is also more flawed than Pokemon. But still a great game. But in Pokemon, one of the flaws I've noticed is, and it's quite egregious to me, in this early game anyway, I don't know how it goes in the late games, but in this game, the fact that the final challenge, the max level Pokemon that you fight, is level 65. That's lame. It's okay, you can fight Mew afterwards, and if you haven't hunted down the legendary Pokemon, you can do that. And, you know, you can catch them all and all that good stuff, but there's no extra challenge, really. Mewtwo is not that challenging. The legendary birds are not that challenging, you know? There's no challenge left at the end of the game, once you've beaten everyone, and you're the Pokemon League champion. It's like, I wish there were some, you know, hermits up in the mountain who don't care for, the official Pokemon League and all that stuff. They just train every day and they're level 100s on all their Pokemon and stuff like that. That would be marvelous. That would be just marvelous. Alright, how did Blastoise defeat my Devlin when we had Thunder Attack? I just don't get it. Oh well. Surely Carmella at level 93 will be able to defeat this Blastoise. Use Pokeflute Attack! And of course he bloody well uses Withdraw instead of just killing us already. Blizzard won't even do that much damage if last time is any indication. Nope. 70 damage, that's pretty pathetic. Pretty bloody pathetic. Alright. Use your bloody Hydro Pump, please. And actually hit with it. If he would have just used an X accuracy on the first turn, that would have been great. I'm definitely not tired. Except that I'm always tired. That's my secret. I'm always tired. Alright, see that does a lot more damage. I don't know why you don't just stick to the Hydro Pump. There you go. Well, that was a critical hit, but it still did over 200 damage, even as a critical. Yeah, as a normal that would do over 100 damage, so, you know, still much better than Blizzard. Much better. Alright. Hit it with a Pokeflute. Just go and whack it on the head with a Pokeflute. Bad Blastoise. Whoosh. Whack it on the nose. That's how you take care of a Blastoise, right? It's like a shark. You just hit it on the nose with a newspaper. Oh wait, with your fist. What do you hit on the nose with a newspaper? A dog? A bad dog? I don't know. I don't want to hit Miko though. She's not bad. Only reason she poops on the floor is if she can't hold it. She's getting old. Poor old Miko. Locked up in her room. You know, it's funny. Miko was acting very guilty the other day. Froggy and I were in the lounge watching TV show. And Miko wandered off into our bedroom, which is where we usually have her. She has a blanket in here and everything she lays on, and she has some toys. But Froggy noticed that Miko was gone, and she knew she was probably in our room, so she snapped her fingers and was like, "Miko, get over here!" And so Miko comes wandering out of the bedroom with her tail down, and, you know, her head down as well, and she's like looking all guilty. Like, what has she done? Did she pee in the bedroom or something like that? She didn't do anything. She did nothing. She just looked all guilty. Oh, Miko. Miko is a cute dog. Cute old dog. She's like 11 or 12 years old now. She's cute. Cute and old. Alright, hit it with Thunder Attack. Oh, by the way, some of you know, Farum will know this, anyone who's been in my stream for a very long time will know that I've been planning for a very, very long time to do something called Mariothon, where I'm going to play through all the 3D Mario games, excepting Mario 3D Land, which is on 3DS. Nothing I've found yet, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm going to play through Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Galaxy, Galaxy 2, and 3D World. And I'm going to do all this as a marathon for charity, and raise money for some cancer charities, you know. And at the end of it, I'm going to shave off my hair. I'm going to cut it first. You have to cut it off in ponytails. So I'm going to donate it so that it can be made into a wig or two. Probably just one wig. I don't imagine I have enough hair for multiple wigs. Might even need to use my hair and someone else's to make a wig. I don't know. But I have long, glorious blonde hair that can be made into a wig for somebody with cancer. So I'm going to do that. Well, we just got Mario Galaxy 2. It just arrived in the mail the day before yesterday. So the Mariothon, we just need to buy Mario 64 on the Wii U Virtual Console. And then I'll be able to do that basically whenever I choose. So I haven't chosen when I'm going to do that yet, but it might be just after Pokémarathon Classic or shortly after Pokémarathon Classic. Boy to know. Boy to know. Dogs scheme these things, watch out. I don't think so. I think Miko has about the intelligence level of a 2-year-old human. Maybe 3, I don't know. In different areas she's more or less intelligent. But I don't think she has the intelligence to plan a scheme. Just imagine someone like Cheese wouldn't even know what you look like. Yeah, that's... well, actually no, they would. Bliss and Cheese would know. And other people would know. To a reasonable degree. Just because of the, my avatar, which is totally accurate to my real life look, and the break time videos I play, the stream highlights within those break time videos are they have my webcam. I think all of them do. So, but during the Mariothon, or for the Mariothon, I'm going to take a bunch of pictures doing silly faces and silly poses and things, and I'm still not going to use webcam. At least I don't plan to at the moment during Mariothon. But I'm going to have a bunch of pictures, you know, slideshowing in the corner of the stream somewhere. So I think that'll be pretty good. Froggy probably doesn't even know what I look like. I'm sure she doesn't. I'm sure she doesn't. Except that she sees me in real life every day. Oh, Miko's just tricking us into thinking that she's unintelligent. But really, that's all part of her evil scheme. It's genius. It's brilliant, brilliant. Alright. Excuse me. Keep clicking through. Machamp will be no problem. Alright, Machamp, hit him with Surf Attack. You know what I just realized I should do? I've been thinking about this whole microphone boom thing. I was like, you know, the one axis of rotation I would like is just to be able to twist the microphone. But I just realized I totally can do that. I have it taped in because the microphone, the CAD U37 I have, is not a standard microphone shape or size. So it doesn't fit perfectly into the microphone clip that comes with the mic boom. So I just taped it in. It fits in there. I just have to tape it in to make sure it doesn't squeeze out. But I could just untape it, twist it around a little bit, and then tape it back in. It's not really a big deal. So I'll probably do that after the stream, just to get it correctly facing in my direction rather than being at a slight angle. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Hey, Madhouse 5213. Welcome to the past. Welcome to 3,192 years into the past. How's the future? Hey, King Daddy Dev, welcome. You made a new account? Is that Super Devlin? I suspect as much by the Dev. I've never really heard Dev or Devlin or anything like that from anyone else, so. You did say you didn't like your name as well, now that I think about it. Welcome, Madhouse, and I assume Devlin. Still the same old Devlin, yeah, there you go. Welcome, Devlin and Madhouse. Madhouse? You know what, when I first saw your name, I was like, oh, that's a new viewer. Madhouse. Sounds familiar, though, like from ages ago. I don't know if it was you, but I swear I had a viewer named Madhouse. Or something similar to that. Ages ago, like back when I still streamed League of Legends or something, you know, back during the owned / early Twitch days. Pretty sure there was somebody named Madhouse back then. But anyway, I'm going to assume you're a different Madhouse. Welcome to the stream, people. You're once known as Super Devlin 69, but no more. You no longer engage in such activities as described by your name. Now you're the king. You've got to be more responsible. Raccoon game, forgot the name? Huh? I have literally no idea what that sentence means. This will be the account you stream on now? Awesome, Devlin. Well, I shall follow you on the new account. King Daddy... Why does my... Hey, Hellrider, welcome. Welcome, Hellrider. Let's follow King Daddy Dev with the star as the icon, of course, the avatar. Naturally. How you doing, Hellrider? How are you doing, lad? Alright, Gengar, you stand no chance against me. Hit him with Earthquake Attack. Sly Raccoon? Oh, you were from when I was streaming Sly Raccoon, so it wasn't as long ago as I thought, but you have been in the stream before. Right, Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper. So you have been here before. I was just wrong about the time period. I'm very... Damn, hay fever. I'm very surprised that I remember your name. Like, remembering anybody's name is a miracle when it comes to me. Me and my memory. So, it's absolutely incredible that I remember your name. Incredible to me anyway. Like, I remember Fairarm because he's been in my stream for frickin' forever. Roggy, of course, I remember because we're engaged to be married. And a few other people because they've been here every day or something like that, but remembering someone from when I was streaming Sly Cooper? It's unthought of. I think we have a new OG. Who? Fairarm, do you mean Madhouse? Because I didn't stream Sly Cooper that long ago. Who are you, Fairarm? I don't know. Some guy. Some guy. Or girl. Or thing. Some kind of small furry animal, I suspect. Maybe a bat. Remembering anyone's birthday should get you a medal. Absolutely. That's what Facebook is for, don't you know? It's the only reason you should add people on Facebook. You know, other people add friends on Facebook just to collect friends. Some people even add people on Facebook for the craziest reasons, like actually keeping in touch or talking to each other over the internet. How ridiculous is that? But most people just use Facebook to keep track of people's birthdays. It's the only real reason to use Facebook. You just got hired yesterday and had orientation at 9. Well, despite the sad face, Devlin, I'm happy for you. If only you gave enough shits to remember. If only, Madhouse. If only. If only. Alright. Alright. You know what's concerning to me? It's like good but also bad. Okay. There are a bunch of PlayStation 1 games I want to own. Specifically the first 3 Spyro games. Those are like the top of the list. But beyond that, there are Tomba 1 and 2, Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3. We already own 1. So Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3. Grandia. Grandia 2 is on PC, but Grandia 1 is on PS1. And there are a few other games, I think, but those are the main ones. And they all cost $6 to $10. Most of them cost $6, but Tomba 1 cost $10 to get on the PlayStation 3, PlayStation Network, which is okay. I don't have a PlayStation 3 yet, but at some point I would like to get a PS3 and buy those games. The only issue is we don't have the money for that at the moment, and we may not have the money for that for quite some time. But the PlayStation 3, store is not going to be up forever. And if the PSP timeline is anything to go by, the PlayStation 3 store will go down around November next year. And there's no guarantee that we'll be able to buy a second-hand PS3 and those games on it by then. So, yeah. Not good. Not good. Buying those games for original PS1, though, was outrageously expensive, so much better to get a PS3 and buy them on that. But, yeah. How's the kitten, Madhouse? The kitten is doing fine, only, I can't see her anymore, because, well, that's like one of the only negatives of what I'm about to say, which is I moved to America. Yep. The 2 negatives of leaving New Zealand were, I don't get to see Tutu anymore. Tutu the kitten. But she's basically grown up and evil now, so. But I still liked her. Poor Tutu. She must be so lonely without me. She was pretty hilarious, though. She would always, go out and... I know, Madhouse, if you saw her during the Sly Cooper days, that was when she was just a baby, so I had her, like, in my lap while I was streaming and stuff. But, she grew up and started bringing in leaves into the house and breaking them up like dead leaves. Breaking them up all over the house. Digging them into the carpet and stuff. Pushing over statues and things that my mother and stepdad had. Breaking everything. So that was hilarious. That was hilarious to me. But yeah, since I'm no longer in New Zealand, I don't get to see her, and I don't get to hang out with my friend. I don't like spreading real names, but his online name is Black Blowfly. Those are the 2 negatives to leaving New Zealand. Oh, and also the whole abandoning my family thing. But I've been with them for like 21 years. I'm over them. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I could go several years without seeing my family and be alright. Maybe want to see them after that. But we've seen each other for years on end. So we can have some time apart. But I came here to America to well, first of all, for the first time meet in real life my longtime girlfriend, Ruggy. Now we're engaged, so yeah. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Alright. Hit him with Earthquake. Definitely worth it. I would say definitely worth it. Ultim-American. I would just say Ultimerican, I think. Ultimerican. How is Black Blowfly doing? I haven't talked to him much since I came to America. But as far as I know, he's doing fairly well. Fairly well. I probably should message him on Facebook and just have a conversation. Good friends can not talk to each other for several years and then get back together and still be good friends, but I would like to talk to him again, keep in touch. He's one of the few friends I actually want to keep in touch with, having left New Zealand. Executor, eh? You've got so many things in the year I wasn't streaming. I didn't stop streaming for a whole year. I think I stopped streaming for 7 months or so. I don't know. Something like that. I don't remember the exact timing. perhaps I could go back and look through my Twitter and find out. But if you exclude the podcast, then it would be about like at least 6 months, I think. Fury attack. Oh boy. Let's get rid of Peck, I guess. Does he still bring me lunch? Right? No, not quite. He doesn't fly to America to bring me lunch. Been slaying since the last time you were here. You know what? It's been a very, very long time since I've heard that term, slaying. So it took me a second mentally to pick up what you were saying. Does everyone ask me if I can speak Maori? No, most people don't even know what or where New Zealand is, so they have no idea about the native culture of the Maori people. But no, I can say kahurangi, which I think means green, and I can say, I think, it just popped into my head, people said moreno, which means like hello, I think, it's like in the morning. I think it's a morning greeting maybe, moreno. And, what do people say? Kia ora. Kia ora is hello. That's like the normal hello greeting. Kia ora. I could say marae, which means it's like I don't know, it's the equivalent of a church kind of, except it's also, it would be like the center of a village. People would go to the marae, and they wouldn't just do religious things. They would also just hang out with the community and have lunch there and stuff like that. So it's like a communal gathering place. A marae. I can say Kōwhai. Kōwhai is another color. I think it's, what is Kōwhai? I don't know, it's white or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know much Māori though. Just general words that I've heard be used over and over, you know. Alright, Silverdine is level 30. That's Goldine. Goldine evolves to Sea King at level 32, so we're getting close. However, I just noticed it's time for a break. It's been 1 hour. I take a short break every hour. So, thank you all so much for hanging out until now. I am going to take a quick break. In the meantime, I'll put up some YouTube videos. Let me just do this. Wait, let me do that. Alright. In the meantime, I'm going to play some YouTube videos of mine, so please enjoy those. Or don't, you know, enjoy them or not, that's up to you. Thank you all so much for hanging out until now. I will leave you. There's a new episode of Ash's Journey. So you know what, I'm just going to play Ash's Journey episode 2 and then episode 3. You guys can see those, and there might be time for some other videos, but we'll just see what happens in the playlist. So thank you all so much for hanging out until now, and I will see you all back here very shortly. Why is there no audio? Hold on, I'll figure out this audio. There's for some reason no audio in the video. 1 second, and then I'll take the break. There it is. Alright, I figured it out. Now I'll take that break.
In the last episode, Ash defeated the first gym leader, Brock of Pewter City. Since then, he traveled through the dangerous Mount Moon. He was attacked on all sides by Zubats and had his first encounter with Team Rocket. Ash was making great progress until he got stopped in his tracks by his rival, Gary. It was a battle of epic proportions, with Gary pulling out powerful moves like Quick Attack and Teleport. But in the end, Ash defeated him and moved on towards Misty, the gym leader of Cerulean City. Huh, Water-type Pokemon, this badge'll be a cinch. Go, Tommy! Show this Staryu who's boss with a Hyper Fang! Great work, we got it in one hit! Alright, it's a Starmie. You can do it, Tommy. Hit it with a Hyper Fang. Nice work. A couple more of those and we'll win. Another Hyper Fang. Alright, Quick Attack to finish it off. Yeah, we did it, Tommy. Great work. We got the second badge. In the last episode, Ash easily defeated Misty, the gym leader of Cerulean City. Since then, he had another run-in with Team Rocket. but he was able to make it safely to Vermilion City. While there, Ash boarded the SS Anne, a famous luxury cruise ship. There he encountered his rival Gary, but was able to defeat him once again. Ash gave the captain of the ship a quick rub and was rewarded with Hidden Machine 1, Cut. Then he traveled through the dangerous Diglett Tunnel to find Professor Oak's aide, who gave him HM5, Flash. As we rejoin Ash, he is about to take on Lieutenant Surge, lightning fast gym leader of Vermilion City. Your attacks may be shocking, but I brought my rubber gloves. Go, Carmella! Use Mega Punch attack! Great work! Another Mega Punch! Alright, a critical hit! That's 1 down and 2 to go. Come on, Carmella, hit it with your Mega Punch! Knock him into next week with Mega Punch! There's just 1 left. That's enough, Carmella. Let's send in Dave, our ground-type Pokemon. He's immune to electric moves. Come on, Dave, hit him with your Body Slam. Yeah, he's paralyzed. Hit him with another Body Slam. Now finish him off with Tackle. Yeah, we did it, team. We're the real deal. The Thunder Badge is ours.
Kingdom Box is a crossover between Disney and Square. Disney were the developers of the games. They incorporated characters from Square's games such as Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy X. Kingdom Box is the heartfelt tale of Sora, who lost his dog, Pluto. Throughout the journey, Sora almost finds Pluto, but Pluto is always being taken 1 step further away from him. Along the way, he meets his friends, Clayton, Hades, Captain Jack Sparrow, and many others. In order to find Pluto, Sora must first find King Mickey, who is hiding behind a ginormous door that requires 2 keys to open. Luckily, the first key was in Sora's hand the whole time, and King Mickey has the second one. With the help of the only black man in the game, Sora manages to open the door and free King Mickey so that Mickey may help Sora find Pluto. As Sora journeys through the world, he must defeat all the evil oppressors of Pluto, such as Winnie the Pooh, Hercules, Jasmine, and Pinocchio. Sora faces many trials in his quest to save his pet dog Pluto. 2 of the most terrifying of these trials were taming a dragon and fighting a ghost. Sora's closest ally throughout this adventure is Rikimaru, who, wielding his ninja blade, manages to fight off Donald and Goofy and help Sora in the final part of his journey. In the end, Sora is reunited with Pluto, and they all lived happily ever after.
Step 1. Take out the nurse. Step 2. Kill the driver. Step 3. Plant the bomb. Now with their driver dead, they'll drive away and you can activate the bomb. Good work, Agent 47. For your next mission, we need you to impersonate this Asian man.
So there you are.
Ah, good work. Now plant the token and eliminate the target.
This guy is loaded.
A flawless kill.
He's working.
They never saw you coming.
Welcome, honorable guest. Every pleasure is available inside. Welcome, honorable guest. Every pleasure is available inside.
This random hooker might know the safe combination. I'd better be very subtle attaining this information.
I'm here on business, looking for Mr. Lee Han. Actually, I'm looking for his safe.
I see.
Mr. Lee, I'd like to talk about getting a raise. Get out of my sight. Alright. I am back, and welcome back everyone to the stream. It's time to continue Pokemon Red. Alright, let's do this. Wait, oh yeah. Smooth transitions. Not really that smooth, but oh well. Good enough. I took a little bit longer there than I intended, so I do apologize for that. But hey, that just means you guys got to enjoy my my YouTube videos a little bit more, right? Totally a good thing. Because that's what you're all here for, is to watch YouTube videos, not live stream. Which is a live stream anyway, what's the point in that? Is that some weird thing that gamers do these days? Watch other gamers play games live? I don't know, these kids these days. Anyway, welcome back everybody. I'm kind of still getting settled into position here. Wanted to get back as quickly as possible because I was taking so long. But anyway, and we missed the first thunder. Genius. Wonderful, Devlin. Wonderful. Good work. Good work. Anyway. We are continuing Pokemon Red as part of Pokémarathon Classic, where we're catching all 251 Pokemon in Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver. Currently we're up to about 120, somewhere around there, maybe 119, I don't know. We're currently evolving Goldeen into Sea King. Afterwards we have Magikarp into Gyarados, Omanyte into Omastar, and Staryu into Starmie. I think those are the 3 Pokemon we have left to evolve in Pokemon Red. Then we'll be playing Pokemon Blue, catching all the exclusives in that game, and transferring them over to Red. We'll be transferring the starters that we don't have over to Red, and then we'll be catching Mewtwo in Red, and then we'll be catching Mew through a glitch in Blue and transferring it over. So, we're almost there. Only a few things left to do, really. Although Blue will take a little while. We'll be doing a few reset playthroughs, playing up to Cinnabar Island, and getting multiples of the fossils to transfer over. Anyway, you've been playing Metal Gear Solid 5 in the past 2 days, got 20 hours in it, and only 12% complete. Good gravy. Spending a lot of time parachuting things up to home base, are ya? I don't actually know what there is to do in Metal Gear Solid 5. I've seen a little bit of gameplay, but I'm not really sure, other than sort of doing the missions and parachuting things. I'm still learning what that game's about. I haven't played it myself, and I don't plan on playing it for a long time because, you know, money. Thunder tends to miss at times. Yeah, if you suck at aiming, Devlin. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Devlin. I won't judge you. Yes, I will. I'll definitely judge you. Alright. Lorelei down, and this time Devlin actually managed to survive. Good work, Devlin. Alright, we'll keep Devlin in the front position for this battle. I need to take a second to drink some delicious juice. You know what I just thought of? Well, of course you don't. But what I just thought of while I was drinking some delicious, tasty juice was the word for feeling as if you're full of adrenaline. I thought, can you say I feel adrenal at the moment? Is that a real thing? I'm gonna Google it. This is the great Pokemon content available on my stream. I randomly Googled words to see if they're real. I know adrenal is real, but you know, does it apply in the way I'm thinking? Adrenal. Can you say you are adrenal? Noun, an adrenal gland, of course. An adrenal gland, but adjective, of referring to or denoting a pair of ductless glands situated above the kidneys. Each consists of a core region. Okay, so it's just about the adrenal gland. You can't feel adrenal if you're full of adrenaline. I don't think. Yeah, no. Nope. Alright, good to know. What type of juice is it? What prompted this thought? What prompted that thought was just that I quickly made my way back to the stream because I was, you know, the break was lasting a bit longer than intended. Not that I'm feeling adrenaline infused at the moment, but, you know, I thought, I wonder what that word is when you feel as if you're full of adrenaline. And what type of juice is it? Orange flavored juice. Not actual orange juice, because actual orange juice kills my throat with how acidic it is, but just orange flavored juice. Taste it. Replace all the good stuff in orange juice with sugar, and that's what I have to drink. Delicious, delicious sugar. 5 of those hours were playing with Dee Dee, the little puppy that you can find, the most adorable thing you've seen in video games. So what you're saying is, there's no point in ever buying Nintendogs when you can just play Metal Gear Solid 5 and get Nintendogs for free. Built into the game. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, alright. Come on, that's it, go through all the dialogue. Yep. Silverdeen must be close. So liquid sugar? Yeah, basically. basically. Well, I wouldn't say liquid sugar, because that would suggest that it's 100% sugar. I would say sugar diluted by water. That's what I would say, and citric acid, I suppose, to give it that orangey flavor. And some other stuff. You know, poisons, arsenic. It's probably in there. You know. Delicious, delicious arsenic. I should have switched. I forgot. Oh well, I forgot to switch Carmela into the front spot. Because we just have to switch Devlin back into the front slot after this fight, so it's annoying. It's annoying to do that. It's a bit annoying. Sure, switch into Golbat. That's no problem for me. No problem. I don't have any problem with that. Go right ahead. Alright, alright. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Gengar. This time we will actually switch to Carmela. So is there anything about America that is very different than New Zealand, or anything that surprised me? The best surprise about America, well, other than very personal things that I'm not going to talk about, you know, relating to, yeah, you know, anyway, relating to specifically America, the restaurants. Froggy's dad takes us to restaurants about once a week, not really fancy places or anything, not spending hundreds of dollars and things like that, but, you know, a place to sit down and have food together, like Olive Garden or Jimmy Chunga's or something like that. The best surprise about America so far is the unlimited this, or the to-go that, or the free this. You know, we were walking through the supermarket, was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before, or recently, anyway. And we just got a free sample of ice cream. Just sweet. Never had that in New Zealand before. When we go to a restaurant, you know, you order a meal and you get free unlimited breadsticks at Olive Garden and salad. That's great. At Jimmy Chunga's you get unlimited chips and salsa and whatever they call the green sauce. They just call it green sauce, I think. So, it's great. It's marvelous. So we don't even eat our meals whenever we go to Olive Garden. We box the meal up and take it home. We just fill up on breadsticks and salad instead. I know for me the road rules are crazy over there. Can use your phone, can sit on the back of utes, everyone speeds. Yeah, most people speed. People use their phone while driving, which is very illegal in New Zealand. Yeah, a lot of drivers are quite crazy, weaving in and out of traffic. It's ridiculous. Ultima, I think you could sweep the Elite Four and Champ with just Devlin and Carmela? Yep, I could. Absolutely. You reckon customer service is top notch? You know what, the waiters we've had have been really, really good. But that's not to say anything against waiters that I've had in New Zealand. I haven't been to many restaurants in New Zealand. You know, don't come from a very rich family or anything, and I never had a lot of money myself. So I just wasn't able to go to many restaurants, and if we did, they were the ones where you go up to the counter and you order some food, they'll bring it to the table, but you don't have a specific waiter or anything, you know? They just are sort of the people who work there. I don't know, I guess you would call them wait staff, but they don't stand at your table asking for your order and keep refilling your drinks for you and stuff. I hope you're in the weed smoking parts of America. No, I'm not. I'm not, and would have no desire to smoke marijuana anyway. Yeah. I have nothing against people who smoke marijuana. Or drink, or whatever. It's all, you know, I don't really care. But I don't drink, I don't smoke drugs, I don't, do any of that stuff, so no thank you. I have had alcohol before. I've been very, very drunk a couple of times, but that was like, you know, I turned 18, I was like, hey, I can drink alcohol and see what that's all about. And so I got drunk a few times at a couple of different parties, and then I was like, well, that was fun. Don't have any plans to do that ever again. And that was the end of my drinking career. I suppose I just grew out of it very, very quickly. You know, it was a bit of fun getting drunk. Or even just drinking a little bit, you know, as social lubricant. But, I don't know, I don't like the fact that drinking alcohol just modifies the way you think, lowers personal barriers that you've put in place and things like that, you know. Not that I never did anything crazy when I was drunk either, so it's not like I have some traumatic events that have prevented me from drinking afterwards. It's just, I behave the way I behave by choice, and so drinking alcohol modifies the way I behave, and I don't like that. Thanks for the host, Diddy, and welcome. What's up? I saw you were streaming this morning playing Fallout. Was it? Was it New Vegas? I feel like it was New Vegas. I can probably look through Twitter quickly and see. Oh, it didn't actually say. It just said Wandering the Wasteland. So maybe it was Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I know you were going to do something like that. Well, welcome, Diddy. How are ya? How are you doing, lad? You're taking a break because you're still tired? I see. Oh, I see. Fallout 3. It is Fallout 3. Okay, hit him with Mega Punch. Remember I said my 18th consisted of a LAN party and mashed potatoes? Yeah, that was pretty great. That was my ideal 18th birthday. It was a LAN party that lasted like 3 or 4 days though. It was pretty great. I wouldn't really want to do that kind of thing anymore these days. Not only supervised Madhouse, but your legal guardian has to be the one supplying you the alcohol. So they can go and buy alcohol and give it to you if they're your legal guardian. But you can't just be you can't just be supervised by them. They have to be the one giving it to you, you know. Well, that's as far as I know anyway. Did a horror stream last night? Yeah, I saw. I didn't want to watch it because, you know, horror games. Why did Goldeen not evolve? What? What? Hold on. I thought Goldeen evolved to Sea King at level 32. Did I, like, press B? It didn't come up with the... 33, okay, well, there you go. I was a wild one of my teens, oh yeah. 4-day LAN party for my 18th birthday with lots and lots of potato. I was a wild one. Wild one. Oh yeah, he's a wild one. Absolutely, there was no holding me back. You can't imagine... Sorry, I didn't see this because it was when Diddy hosted me, so I just read back up the chat and saw it. Can't imagine 1, me getting drunk, or 2, going to parties. Well, I didn't go to parties very often. Mostly the parties I went to were LAN parties, but I went, you know, I went to a couple of my friends' parties when they were turning 18. And of course they were having sort of, you know, bigger parties. My non-LAN gaming friends, or friends that do both the LAN partying and the more traditional parties. So I went to those, and my dad and sister had a combined birthday party. It was very, very large, so I was at that as well, of course. But yeah, I didn't really, and I don't plan on ever really going to parties just like, hey bro, you want to party this weekend? I'm like, okay. Come around and, you know, drink and play beer pong and stuff like that. I don't really enjoy doing that stuff. In America, you have to be 21 to have alcohol. 18 is still too young. Yeah, I know. I kind of think America might be right about that. A lot of people in New Zealand are alcoholics. There are a lot of alcoholics. There's a lot of domestic violence, and part of that could be because of the lower drinking age. But I'm not sure. In your country, you can drink beer when you're 16 years old. Good gravy. Good gravy. You ever feel my hill would be Ireland in 1845 to 49? Why, were there no restrictions on alcohol during that time or something? I actually want to change the American age to 25 to drink? I don't know, at a certain point, if you raise it too high, I think it's just going to increase the amount of, you know, fake IDs being made and people being paid to buy younger people drinks, things like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. You'd have to study the effectiveness of the legal age, I suppose. It would, I don't know. I suppose raising the legal drinking age would decrease the number of reasonably responsible people drinking, because reasonably responsible people might choose not to break laws, like buying alcohol underage and drinking alcohol underage. but under the influence of alcohol they may do things like drive drunk, you know, do dangerous things, get people killed, stuff like that. So it may be a good thing to limit the drinking age even higher, as far as, you know, limiting crime and death is concerned anyway. But it may also encourage more illegal buying and selling of alcohol. So I don't know. Those were the years of the potato famine. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean now. Oh. 25, you'd be a well-paid businessman with a wife and kids but still can't drink. I'm sure many 24-year-olds are well-paid businessmen with wives and children. Absolutely. You choose not to drink, Devlin? Jolly good. Jolly good. Alright. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. Okay. Please, Devlin, you can do it. Yes! This should one-shot. That was close, because Blizzard definitely would have one-shot Devlin. Oh yeah. They both missed. Usually I would purposefully lose this battle, but Goldeen leveled up during the battle, so we're going to win the battle so that Goldeen can evolve to Sea King, and we'll just have to sit through the bloody credits again. I don't drink, or at least that's what I tell everyone. You can't prove anything. Oh, Faram. You say no to all types of drugs except ones that are green? I see, Madhouse. I see. What about medicine, medical drugs? I say no to all drugs. Yeah, I don't take Panadol or penicillin or... Panadol's a brand, isn't it? It's a brand of painkiller. I don't know, I don't take any painkillers. Don't take any antibiotics or anything like that. Nope. Drugs are bad, okay? Just kidding, just kidding. I don't use any recreational drugs, though. Don't use any and I'm very, I don't know, hesitant to use any medical drugs anyway, not because of any risks involved usually, you know, the types of drugs that would be appropriate for me to take based on, you know, things and stuff are not usually particularly dangerous or anything or have big side effects. I just don't like spending money on, you know, cold and flu tablets when I could just suffer the cold and flu for a couple of days and have it be over with. So, just usually not worth it is the reason I don't use too many medical drugs. You put food coloring on the drugs, that helps. You just cover your cocaine in green food coloring. I imagine it'd be more difficult to snort if it was all wet, though. Dying of an allergic reaction, offered an insulin shot. Last words were, say no to drugs. Oh, Faram. Oh, Faram. Yeah, I'm the same, Devlin. I'm the same. But I'm not particularly against using medical drugs or anything. I just don't like wasting the money on them. And also, you know, if you use drugs all the time to combat illnesses, you can become dependent on them, so yeah, I don't want to be that way either. I need to take another drink though, so I'm just gonna mute the mic for a second. I'm just gonna drink some drugs here. And I'll just be a second. This is a good drug drink. Ooh, taste all those drugs. These drugs are orange flavored. The drugs I'm drinking at the moment. Oh dear. Dear oh dear. By the way, I will investigate this after the stream, but please let me know how the audio balances between my voice and the game. My goal would be to have my voice clearly audible throughout any of the game's audio, but I would still want the game to be, like, if you want to focus on the game audio, you can. So is everything at a good volume?
They're expensive as hell. It doesn't help your immunity at all. When you get sick, your immunity needs to find a way to overcome, not get help. In some cases. If you've got cancer, you should probably take the drugs. If you want to survive, that is. Orange? That's the worst. What? Orange is delicious. You're surprised I didn't press the A button when I went to mute the mic? Oh, fair arm. What about if you caught the bubonic plague? Ah, my immune system needs to learn. It needs to learn the hard way. How many Pokemon have I caught already, Hellrider? Let's have a look. 120. I've caught 120 Pokemon. Of course, the Kanto region has 151 Pokemon available to catch. We're almost there. There are 3 Pokemon left to evolve in Pokemon Red. Then we'll be doing a few playthroughs of Pokemon Blue, skipping a lot of stuff. Just to get the exclusives from that game and get the starters that we don't have, Bulbasaur and its evolutions, Squirtle and its evolutions, and getting the other fossil Pokemon and stuff like that. And then we'll be going back to Red, evolving a few more things that we get from Pokemon Blue unless we evolve them during those playthroughs. And then catching Mewtwo, and we'll be catching Mew within Pokemon Blue as well. That'll learn your immune system, says Devlin when he's sick. Absolutely. Oh wait, we don't want to change box yet. We want to deposit. Whoops. Oh, we don't want to release anything. We want to deposit Silverdeen. Silverdeen. Dun dun dun. Silverdeen. Dun dun dun. Silverdeen. That's how the song goes, right? They just mumble stuff and say Silverdeen over and over. I'm pretty sure that's how that song goes. Alright, we need Ace to fly us back to the Indigo Plateau. All of that today? No. No, we won't be doing all of that today. My streams are 4 hours long. So, I don't know, we might be able to evolve 1 or 2 more Pokemon this stream. In the next stream, we might be able to move on to Blue after we evolve another Pokemon, so we'll see. Now, I believe the next one we want to do is Starmie, and then Magikarp, and then Omanyte. I'm pretty sure those are the 3 remaining Pokemon we have to evolve at the moment. So let's have a look. Please, take a look. Let's see. Staryu into Starmie, Magikarp into Gyarados, and Omanyte to Omastar. And that's it. 4 hours of awesomeness. Absolutely, Hellrider. I do my best. You really hate Pepto? I've never heard of it. Pepto. Eat barnacle flakes, they're delicious. They're most certainly not delicious. Alright, where would Staryu be? Box 4, maybe? I don't remember if we called Staryu Patrick or not. What the heck is Compass? Oh, right, because he's magnetic. I get it. Alright, where is Staryu? Could be Rick, because my name's not Rick! And it is. And of course it is. You know what, we might as well also get Magikarp. I think Magikarp would be in a different box. You going to sleep? Happy Monday? Alright, sit at a madhouse. It's actually Sunday here for me. It's 7:30 AM on Sunday. Here in Murica, in Teuxis. But thanks for hanging out, Madhouse. Sleep well, and have a good one. It gives you unlimited power! I see. I believe So Rare is Magikarp. Yup. Good old Magikarp. So we'll withdraw that. And we might as well withdraw. Omanyte. Probably box 4 for Omanyte, I would say. I think he's called Oatmeal. Where are we? Nope. Box 5, maybe? Oh, Madhouse. While Froggy works early? Oh yeah, she works very early. Very early. Alright, nope. Damn it. Maybe box 3. You go to work in an hour? Well, good luck, Devlin. Good luck, lad. Alright, let's see. Oatmeal, there we go.
Just verify that that is Omanyte. There you go. There you go. Alright, alright. So, let's heal up, just in case any of these Pokemon are not at full health. Which I believe Devlin is not. Let's see. Staryu. We know Magikarp evolves at level 20, right? But I'll check anyway. Just to be sure. Magikarp. And I think Omanyte evolves at like level 40 or something, so that one will take a while. Omanyte, Magikarp, Staryu. Staryu evolves at... Oh. It evolves when exposed to a Water Stone, so it's a bit useless having Staryu in our team at the moment. We actually don't want Staryu to absorb XP, so we're just going to switch to it and waste the dialogue time, you know? So we're just going to put Staryu out in the front and let it die, since it just needs a Water Stone. I didn't actually know that. I don't remember that information at all. Magikarp evolves to Gyarados at level 20, and Omanyte evolves to Omastar at level 40. Okay, there you go. So 20 and 40. So I was right about those. I was right about them. You don't know when you're going to start your classic marathon. Gotta find a way to work it into your schedule. Yeah. Scheduling is always difficult with streaming, or usually anyway. Alright, so Rare's leveled up already. Probably leveled up twice. Nope, just once. From the XP all. Good gravy. You suck the morning out of people. You're an anti-morning person. You're like a succubus, a morning succubus. Good gravy, Sam. Good gravy. Alright, there's another one. Thank you, thank you. Okay, level 7. College of work now leaves like no streaming time, yeah. I know what you mean, Devlin. I know what you mean. Hit with thunder, just wait until you get into a relationship as well. You'll have no time left. That's why I'm very lucky. The only reason I'm able to stream and pursue other hobbies is because I am the house husband. You know, I do all the cleaning, and I make the meals and stuff like that, which means while Frog is at work, of course I do housework and stuff, and I have responsibilities, but I have enough time while she's at work to stream a bit, make some YouTube videos, you know, maybe occasionally do a bit of programming, although that one is like the lowest priority because it's not on a schedule at all. You know, I don't need to do any programming on any kind of schedule. It doesn't need to be done by any certain time. Whereas streaming, you know, in order to, you know, keep some reasonable viewer base, which, you know, streaming with no one is really boring, so that's kind of important. If you want to keep streaming, you need to have some kind of schedule. So, you need to stream relatively consistently to keep the stream alive. Oh shit. Good work, me. That's a pat on the back right there. I pat myself on the back even though you couldn't hear it. I did it. Streaming, I need to keep to some sort of schedule to keep people coming back, you know. Otherwise I'll just be streaming to no one and that'd be really pointless and boring. And YouTube videos, I use the footage from my stream to make YouTube videos. It's not what you'd think. I don't, you know, like make let's plays or anything like that. I don't have my mic recorded, my voice recorded in the videos from the stream, you know. I take the raw game footage and edit it up and make a video series on YouTube. So, but yeah, they basically, they both depend on the stream's footage and need to be done to get rid of it, you know. I can't hold stream footage forever, and I can't just keep getting further and further behind on videos, because the footage will keep building up and building up. So, I do need to do videos on a reasonable basis, you know, relative to the stream, so that I can get rid of all of that footage that I get. So, you know. videos and streaming both are kind of on a schedule, whereas programming, nobody's waiting on that. That doesn't depend on anything else, so that takes a backseat to everything else. You know, the cleaning has to be done each day, the dog has to be taken care of, food has to be prepared and eaten, and things, you know. So, unfortunately for programming takes a backseat. Although I have a really good game design going. The programming of it is what's taking a very, very long time though. It'll take me like a long time to do the game I'm currently designing. I think probably multiple years to do. Hit him with Earthquake. I've got a whole whiteboard of just information about the game that I've been writing down as I come up with it. Ideas that I want to keep in the game, and core principles of the game. And I've got to transfer that to digital so that I can have somewhere to draw like a sketch of the game's map and stuff like that. Alright, Machamp. Because I think I've got, you know, most of the core stuff of the game written down now. Most of the core ideas of the game and the principles and the design. It's pretty much all written down. So I need to start doing stuff like designing more details in the game. But also, you know, all that depends on when I get to program. When I actually get to program. There's a 25% off discount. Oh boy. For GTA C races? What the heck? I have Twitter open while I'm streaming, and I just saw a tweet from Rockstar, which I might unfollow them because I'm not like super into GTA or anything. I don't play it all the time or anything like that. But they tweeted there's some kind of discount at DocTees and double RP/GTA dollars for all GTA Online C races. So what, you do a C race and you get double the winnings instead? Okay then. Okay then. We're starting donations once you can make your own money. You don't want to get donations and not work. It doesn't feel right. Huh? I don't know what you mean. I have no idea what you're talking about, Devil. Take all the monies. Hey Kevin, welcome. How are you doing, lad? How are you doing? GTU used to be so much better 10 years ago. Vice City, San Andreas. I never played Vice City. I did play San Andreas though. I don't know though. I don't know. GTA 5 is pretty good. Pretty good. I do have a lot of nostalgia for San Andreas though. So, you know, nostalgia vision. Oh shit, I should have used Earthquake. Oh well, this should one-shot anyway. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Should have used Earthquake though. I suppose I can save the Earthquake PP this way. Alright, Arbok. Arbok. Ekans. Hit it with Earthquake attack. Vice City is the best, you reckon? We built Vice City. Bam, 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 bam. We built Vice City on rock and roll. That's what they say about Vice City, right? Talk about how it was built on rock and roll. Carmelo's level 95 now. Good gravy. So rare, oatmeal, alright. Alright, Gengar, you're going down. Hit it with Earthquake attack. Alright. Gengar down. Level 95, shake my head. What's wrong with that, Kevin? What are you talking about? Why are you shaking your head? Why are you shaking your head? You mean it plays in the 80s? Isn't that awesome? Plays in the 80s? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Come on, one day reach 100 and have unlimited power! Absolutely. You know what? Speaking of unlimited power, Froggy and I need to watch the Star Wars movies again, or at least the good 3, aka episode 1, 2, and 3. The good Star Wars movies. Before Star Wars Episode 7 comes out. Speaking of Star Wars Episode 7, Opie Nerd did a great video. Okay, so to give you guys some context, Opie Nerd is going to be streaming a bunch of Star Wars games as a lead up to Star Wars Episode 7. And he made himself a really, really good trailer.
Whew, so tired, but not tired at all. He made himself a really, really good trailer. Advertising his Star Wars streams, which you guys should definitely watch. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay, here's the, I'll grab the link for you guys so you can see it. Dragonair, eh? Okay. Copy and close that before it starts playing. There we go. Alright, let's hit this guy with Flamethrower. If you guys are interested in OP Nerd, you should go and watch this video that he made advertising his Star Wars live streams. It's a damn good video. Even if you don't want to watch his Star Wars live streams, you can watch like the first minute or two of it and then just stop when he comes up on the screen as a webcam talking. Just watch that part of the video because it's brilliant. And I'm in it, so, you know, by name, I am in it. So, that definitely improves it. 3 is the best, you don't like 1 that much, and you like 2 a little. Monsters Pokemon are a joke compared to Devlin, indeed. Indeed. Let's try Mega Punch instead of Flamethrower. Nerd? What do you mean, Hellrider? Are you trying to get my attention with something? Because I said I didn't understand. You're thinking about it plays in the 80s. Do you mean Vice City is set in the 1980s? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's hit it with Flamethrower Attack. You know, speaking in a much lower voice, with this mic boom, putting the mic right in front of my face, it's certainly helping my throat not die, but my throat is still getting sore, just because hay fever. Frickin' hay fever, and also, there's something going on with my throat at the moment. Some inflammation or something. No good, no good. But that's actually probably more to do with it. Probably wouldn't really hurt at all right now if I didn't have that going on, now that I think of it. Remember when Carmelo was level 69? Oh yes, back in the day. Them's were the days. The best music in a GTA game ever, you reckon? Well, jolly good. Alright, hit him with Mega Punch. Stupid Hyper Beam barely did any damage. Why would you even bother using a Hyper Beam? It did nothing. It did nothing to Carmella. Alright, Oatmeal gets some XP, thank you. Thank you all, thank you all. Excuse me, click through. Now we're going to purposefully lose against Gary, because we don't want to sit through the damn credits. Felt for nasty credits, will hurts them, precious. Will hurts them. What is taters, precious? Taters, you know. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Alright, Pidgeot. We'll kill most of his Pokemon, we'll just die against Blastoise on purpose. Alright, hit it with Flamethrower. Oh, you know what video Froggy had never seen? Which I showed her, finally, for the first time, just the other day? Chocolate Rain. Chocolate Rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate Rain. You know, if you actually want to listen to Chocolate Rain, you shouldn't listen to me imitate it because I'm a bad singer. But she finally saw that. I don't think she was particularly enthused by it, though. I need to look up the meaning of Chocolate Rain, actually. That brings... What does Chocolate Rain mean? Yeah, that's what I want. There we go. Chocolate Rain is a song and music video by Tazon Day, created as a commentary on the racism and social injustice in the United States. It quickly went viral after it was posted to YouTube in 2007 and has since been viewed more than 100 million times. Huh, I didn't know about that it was for racism. I heard, like, in the song, things about racism. You haven't seen it since you were like 11 years ago? Yeah, it was made 8 years ago.
So, I don't think you saw it 11 years ago, Devlin. Sorry to inform you, but your memory is a little bit challenged at the moment. But yeah, I knew there was something about racism to it, and it was about social commentary and things. But I didn't know that it was specifically about racism against black people in America. I guess it's racism against black people, just judging by the fact that it's, chocolate. I don't know. But it also says social injustice, so maybe it's just more general than that. But yeah, there you go. Chocolate Rain about racism and social injustice. Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. You want more like 9 or 10 when you saw it? Your memory sucks? Indeed. Indeed. Well, my memory is significantly worse, I assure you. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking. Before I was idly telling you guys about games on the PlayStation Network store that you can buy on PS3, old PS1 games you can buy on PS3, and how I would like to buy a PS3 secondhand. Obviously, I don't really think there are many. Well, you can probably still get brand new PS3s, but they'd be expensive still. But a secondhand PS3, and then just go on the store and buy PlayStation 1 games like Tomba, Tomba 2, Grandia, the Spyro games, especially Spyro 1, 2, and 3, especially those. And the Crash Bandicoot games. That's about it. That's about all the games that I actually want to buy from the PlayStation Store. But it's way too much money at the moment for us to afford, so it'll be a long time from now that we can actually buy a PS3 and do that. But I remembered, I was sitting here, I was like, oh my gosh, I definitely want Grandia. Like, holy crap, do I want to play and stream that game? Because that was an RPG that I played as a kid. I had Grandia, never had Grandia 2 or anything, which is, as it turns out, on PC, available for sale on GOG. But Grandia, ooh, such a good RPG. Never finished it, and I would really love to pick up the game again and finish it. At some point. Not some point. Alright, use withdraw. You need more RAM shoved in your head because your memory sucks. Oh, Devlin. Considering those are long-term memories, you probably just want a bigger hard drive. Okay, we need to, you know what? Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's stop being silly about it. Let's switch to box number 6. Excuse me. Box number 6. Alright. Withdraw ace. And we're going to fly to Celadon City to buy a water stone so that we can evolve Rick. Alright. Saffron, Celadon, there we go. There we go, lad. There we go. Chocolate rain. Alright. Let's do it. Tazon Day, the guy who made Chocolate Rain, he has live streamed before. I don't know if he still does. But I saw one of his first live streams, and it was hilariously bad. I don't mean this to insult the guy. He just had no idea what he was doing with OBS and everything. But he had the stream on in the background. Whoops, I don't want to poke it all. He had the stream on in the background, and so it was repeating over and over and over, and he was streaming for like 10 minutes. And so he said something at the start of it. He was like, hello everyone. And then like 12 seconds later it went, hello everyone in the background, and then hello everyone again and again and again, and it built up and overlaid itself, so it was like after it had repeated a bunch of times. And he was, it was the same stuff. It was just like by the end of the 10 minutes, it was like, and you couldn't even hear what he was saying. It was hilarious. You guys could probably find that stream still. Well, I think by now the past broadcast would be deleted, but it was like 1,000 people, all with the exact same voice, saying the same stuff over and over and over. Oh, it was great. It was great. You know what? My friend Bobby John Smith and I used to do that kind of thing with microphones. We would be in the same room. We'd be having
you know, a sleepover. And we'd be in the same exact room, but we'd just turn on Skype and call each other in the same room, and then have it playing through our speakers so that you could hear it without a headset or anything. And then the microphones would pick up the Skype call coming through the speakers. And every time the microphone picks something up, it doesn't pick it up exactly perfectly. So every time the microphone picked up some noise, it got a little bit higher pitched. And so we'd be like, hello, 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 and the Skype call would just be extremely loud and going, it was pretty great. Pretty great. Very, very mature and inventive, and a good way to spend our time. But yeah, you guys should try that if you haven't done that before. Let's put Rick away. Alright. Now we've caught 121 Pokemon. We're leveling up Magikarp into Gyarados, and Omanyte into Omastar. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Alright, Lorelei, let's see what you've got. Let's see what you're made of. I need to take a drink right now. I'll just mute mic for a few seconds here. Alright, I'm back. I've just had myself a good old drink. A drink of some delicious orange flavoured juice. Not orange juice. Orange juice is way too healthy. Just orange flavoured juice. You finished the cube in 58 seconds, as in the Rubik's Cube? Is that what you're talking about? You know what I should look up? Rubik's Cube world record. Rubik's Cube world record. Alright, new PB, 5.25 seconds. The current world record for a single time on a 3x3x3 Rubik's Cube was set by Colin Burns of the USA in April 2015, with a time of 5.25 seconds. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to watch that later. I'm just going to open that up and then mute it so that you guys don't hear it. I'm going to add it to my watch later, because that sounds awesome. There we go. Slow bro, eh? So you're getting there, Veram. I wonder if people would watch a live stream of somebody just solving Rubik's Cubes over and over and over, because people watch people speedrun Mario 64 over and over. And speaking of which, Cheezo5 got a new world record this morning. He got the first sub 141 run of, I think it was, I don't think Puncation or anything had the world record. He got the first sub 141 Mario 64 speedrun. So that was quite impressive. We were asleep when he did it, but woke up and saw that he had the new world record. It was like 140. He beat it by like 20 seconds. It's pretty good. You could do it in 5.24 minutes. Indeed, King Daddy. Alright. Lapras. I wonder about the constraints, the terms for a Rubik's Cube solve. Like, how do they randomize the Rubik's Cube? And are you allowed to look at the Rubik's Cube before you solve it? Because I feel like it would be better if you couldn't see the Rubik's Cube before solving it. Like, if you had to have the Rubik's Cube under a black sheet or something, and then they took away the sheet, and that was when the time started, and you had to look at it, figure out how to, what algorithms you wanted to use to solve it, and then solve it really, really quickly. I think that would be better than what I assume they're doing, which is that you can look at the Rubik's Cube beforehand, figure out exactly what turns you want to make, and then solve it very, very quickly. But I don't know. I hope it's like I described, where you can't see the Rubik's Cube until they pull away a sheet, and then you can start solving it. That would be very cool. You were allowed to see it for 15 seconds before solving. Yeah, I wish you couldn't. I wish that was part of it. Because it kind of makes it, I'm sure a lot of people could look at a Rubik's Cube and in 15 seconds figure out exactly the path they need to take to solve the entire Rubik's Cube. Have a look at blind runs? Yeah, I think I would enjoy that. Because yeah, I feel like too many people would be able to do that.
to look at a Rubik's Cube and within 15 seconds work out how to, Wait, they do it completely blind? What do you mean completely blind? You'd have to see the Rubik's Cube at some point to know whether you're solving it or not. Or to see it before you did it, in order to solve it blind. I don't know. There are runs where they pick it up and solve. Yeah, I don't know. I don't pretend to know about the best rules for Rubik's Cube solving, because obviously I'm not a big Rubik's Cube fan. I'm not in the Rubik's Cube scene, am I? Bareback, you gonna take a shower before work? Alright, Devlin. See you soon, and enjoy your shower. Good luck in the shower, don't slip over. There you go. There you go. There you go. You see it before and then go blind. Okay. Alright. Click through. Do. Flamethrower. Totally not tired. Alright. Bruno. Hit it with Earthquake Attack. Alright, one more to go. Excuse me. So rare level 18, we've almost got ourselves a Gyarados. And then the only Pokemon left to evolve will be Omanyte into Omastar. Alright, hit it with Flamethrower Attack. Come on, Devlin, Carmella, you can do it. Yeah, good work. Alright. It has been another hour, which means it's time for another break. So thank you all so much for hanging out until now. I'll quickly save the game. Always save the game when I take a break, just in case. We're at 121 Pokemon caught. Thank you all so much for hanging out until now. I'll be gone for a few minutes. In the meantime, please enjoy my YouTube videos. Let's see here. Alright. Please enjoy the YouTube videos that I'll put up on the screen, or not, either way. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. Alright, let's see. What videos should I give you today? Let's start you off with Kingdom Box. That'll be good. Kingdom Box is always a good one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all back here very shortly.
Kingdom Box is a crossover between Disney and Square.
Wrong screen for a second there. See ya.
Of the games, they incorporated characters from Square's games such as Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy X. Kingdom Box is the heartfelt tale of Sora, who lost his dog, Pluto. Throughout the journey, Sora almost finds Pluto, but Pluto is always being taken one step further away from him. Along the way, he meets his friends, Clayton, Hades, Captain Jack Sparrow, and many others. In order to find Pluto, Sora must first find King Mickey, who is hiding behind a ginormous door that requires 2 keys to open. Luckily, the first key was in Sora's hand the whole time, and King Mickey has the second one. With the help of the only black man in the game, Sora manages to open the door and free King Mickey so that Mickey may help Sora find Pluto. As Sora journeys through the world, he must defeat all the evil oppressors of Pluto, such as Winnie the Pooh, Hercules, Jasmine, and Pinocchio. Sora faces many trials in his quest to save his pet dog Pluto. 2 of the most terrifying of these trials were taming a dragon and fighting a ghost. Sora's closest ally throughout this adventure is Rikimaru, who, wielding his ninja blade, manages to fight off Donald and Goofy and help Sora in the final part of his journey. In the end, Sora is reunited with Pluto, and they all lived happily ever after.
In the last episode, Ash easily defeated Misty, the gym leader of Cerulean City. Since then, he had another run-in with Team Rocket, but he was able to make it safely to Vermilion City. While there, Ash boarded the SS Anne, a famous luxury cruise ship. There he encountered his rival Gary, but was able to defeat him once again. Ash gave the captain of the ship a quick rub and was rewarded with Hidden Machine 1, Cut. Then he traveled through the dangerous Diglett Tunnel to find Professor Oak's aide, who gave him HM5, Flash. As we rejoin Ash, he is about to take on Lieutenant Surge, lightning fast gym leader of Vermilion City. Your attacks may be shocking, but I brought my rubber gloves. Go, Carmella! Use Mega Punch attack! Great work! Another Mega Punch! Alright, a critical hit! That's 1 down and 2 to go. Come on, Carmella, hit it with your Mega Punch! Knock him into next week with Mega Punch! There's just 1 left. That's enough, Carmella. Let's send in Dave, our ground-type Pokemon. He's immune to electric moves. Come on, Dave, hit him with your Body Slam. Yeah, he's paralyzed. Hit him with another Body Slam. Now finish him off with Tackle. Yeah, we did it, team. We're the real deal. The Thunder Badge is ours. In the last episode, Ash defeated the first gym leader, Brock of Pewter City. Since then, he traveled through the dangerous Mount Moon. He was attacked on all sides by Zubats and had his first encounter with Team Rocket. Ash was making great progress until he got stopped in his tracks by his rival, Gary. It was a battle of epic proportions, with Gary pulling out powerful moves like Quick Attack and Teleport. But in the end, Ash defeated him and moved on towards Misty, the gym leader of Cerulean City. Huh, Water-type Pokemon, this badge'll be a cinch. Go, Tommy! Show this Staryu who's boss with a Hyper Fang! Great work, we got it in 1 hit! Alright, it's a Starmie. You can do it, Tommy. Hit it with a Hyper Fang. Nice work. A couple more of those and we'll win. Another Hyper Fang. Alright, Quick Attack to finish it off. Yeah, we did it, Tommy. Great work. We got the 2nd badge. Ash Ketchum is a boy of 10 years old, and in the world of Pokemon, that means it's time for him to get a Pokemon from Professor Oak and head off on his own Pokemon adventure. Ash has chosen Charmander, a difficult Pokemon to raise. His childhood rival Gary chose Squirtle, and they've already had their first battle, in which Ash was victorious. Ash has already captured many new Pokemon, and now he's ready to face the first gym leader, Brock of Pewter City. You don't stand a chance against me. I'm gonna get my first gym badge. What? It's a Geodude. Come on out, Ace! Ace, hit him with your Sand Attack. Great work, Ace. His accuracy has been decreased. Hit him with another Sand Attack. Come on, Ace, another Sand Attack. Yes, he's starting to miss. Hit him with a final Sand Attack. Yeah, he can't hit us anymore. Now we'll switch in Cannabissel. Come on, Cannabissel, it's your turn. Oh no, he hit you with a Tackle. Come on, use your Poison Sting. It missed. Oh no, we missed again. Oh no, Cannabissel. You'll pay for this, Brock. Come on out, Jay. You can do it, Jay. Great work, a critical hit. He really felt that one. Alright, another Tackle attack. His defense is up, but we can do it. Hit him with another Tackle attack. And another Tackle attack. Another Tackle. Tackle attack. We'll get him eventually. Eventually. Alright, welcome back everyone to the stream. It's time to continue Pokémarathon Classic. We were playing Pokemon Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver and catching every single Pokemon. All 251 of them. Let's see here. Like that, there we go. We are currently in Pokemon Red. And we have caught 121, I think? 121 Pokemon. We're evolving Magikarp into Gyarados and Omastar into Omanite at the moment. And then, once we do that, we'll have to start playing Pokemon Blue in order to trade over the starter Pokemon that we don't have, the Pokemon Blue exclusives, which of course we don't have, do some trade evolving of Graveler into Golem, Kadabra into Alakazam, Haunter into Gengar, and what's the other one? Machoke into Machamp. We will also use a glitch to catch Mew. Then we will we'll do the Mew thing last, and we will catch Mewtwo in Red. Thinking of the remakes. Thinking of the remakes already. Good grief, my voice is all over the place. Think another remakes. Alright, anyway. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out during the break. I hope you enjoyed the YouTube videos while I was gone. And if you want to, you can check out my YouTube videos on my YouTube channel. Amazing how that works. At youtube.com/ultimanerd. I do, at the moment with how, things have been happening and have been limiting my time. But things should be back to normal as of this week. So, a couple of YouTube videos a week. Usually takes a couple of hours to make a video, a 2-minute video or something. So it does take a while. It does take a while, and I spend a lot of time streaming, but there you go. If you guys liked the Pokemon videos that you saw during the break there, check them out on YouTube. Speaking of that, I also, Froggy and I discovered this Pokemon YouTube series the other day on YouTube, amazingly. Saw it on YouTube. How does that work? I can't remember what it was called. It was like something about the starters. I can't remember, but it was a 3D animated series. And it's been going for like 2 years very, very slowly, because this guy does all sorts of animations for different things. But he was animating the Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle as 3D models, walking through a 3D. It was really well done. World and all voice acted and everything. Going on an adventure. It's pretty cool. And not really, my videos are very sort of childish and similar to the anime and like, yeah, we can do it with the power of friendship and all that kind of stuff. His videos are not like that at all. Not like that at all. So perhaps you should have a look around for those. I'll perhaps see if I can find them and tweet them out after the stream. Perhaps I'll go and have a look for them. Perhaps. Alright. No switching to do, we'll just go straight into the battle, and Magikarp might level up to level 20 as we defeat Lance here. So we might just have one Pokemon left after this to level up. I need to take a drink really quickly. Or as many people would say incorrectly, I need to take a drink real quick. Ugh. Froggy and I sit there watching other people's streams, or we watch movies or whatever, and whenever we hear somebody say real quick or something, they make a grammatical error, like really quickly. Or if they just say real fast, which is legitimate. It's real fast. They say Lee. Or just say Lee at them. At the TV. Dear oh dearie me. It's quiet, Fairarm? Yeah, not much chatter going on. That's alright. That's alright. I don't need people to chat. I like it if people chat, of course. It keeps me entertained while I'm entertaining people, which is obviously a good thing. But as long as people are there, that's all that really matters. If people are chatting or not, it's not a huge issue. I would prefer to have at least one person talking most of the time, because I do like just hanging out and talking to people on the stream. But as long as people are watching, that is fulfilling and makes streaming fun. Streaming to an empty room is really, really dull. So yeah, when people start out streaming and they stream League of Legends for 12 hours a day for weeks, it's like, why am I even doing this? Nobody's even watching. It is not fun to do that. So, as long as people are watching, that's all that matters. Although, of course, it's nice to have shadows, like I said. Even then, if people weren't watching my stream, I would probably still do it, just because I also take the footage and make it into YouTube videos. But I don't know if I would, I don't know. Would I bother streaming if nobody was watching? If all my people left, if Fairarm left? I don't know. I don't know. I suppose there are other ways I could spend my time, but I just love streaming. I just love streaming, don't I? I would need something to fill the time. I like being on a schedule, you know? I would need something to do while Froggy's at work. And it's hard to just sit there programming for hours and hours, so I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. I'd take up arts and crafts. I'd sit there with cardboard and tape and just make all sorts of things. Only joking. Only joking. Okay, we're totally dead. Carmelo's definitely going to die here. Unless we just crit the Dragonite. Please say so rare levels up and evolves here. Oh yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lance. I do appreciate your efforts to evolving my Pokemon. Oh yeah. Gyarados. So rare learned Bite. Marvelous. Blah 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 blah. Excuse me, alright. Now we're just going to suicide everything against Gary. Well, you know what? Maybe I should have switched Gyarados into the front slot just so that he dies before Carmella. And then we could have used Carmella to defeat some of these Pokemon to at least get XP for Omanyte. You know what? Yeah, I'll switch into Gyarados first. Let Gyarados die, and then we can give more XP to Omanyte, who needs it. Alright. Mirror move, genius. Genius. Use Bite Attack. Wow, it's really... Okay, now we're dead. Good work, Gyarados. You really did it. You really pulled it off. Alright. Let's bring out Carmella. Carmella, go! Hit it with Flamethrower. There's a bit of noise going on in the background. I hope you guys can't hear it. I know when I'm not talking, you can't hear it, because I could see in OBS the mic was muted, even though there was noise going on in the background. So that's good, the noise isn't loud enough to activate the noise gate. But I do hope nothing particularly loud happens in the middle of a sentence, or you will hear it. Or you'll certainly hear it. Alright, who's next? Ride on. Ride on. Ride till early morning sun. I think of that song every time if I ride on. I don't even know if those are the correct lyrics. I don't even know. Alright, Arcanine will be easy peasy. I'm googling this now. Ride till early morning sun. It's from Evermore. It's too... Oh yeah, it's too late. I remember that song now. Evermore. Maybe we'll name the next ride on Evermore or something. That'd be appropriate. Alright, hit it with Flamethrower. Just red barring through this entire battle. Don't mind the incredibly annoying doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Don't worry, don't worry. It'll be gone in a minute. Alright, Blastoise. Now Blastoise will surely defeat us. If we had all become in danger of defeating the Blastoise and having to sit through the ridiculously long credits, which we are now in danger of because we could crit him and kill him, we're just going to sit here using the Pokéflute. Oh, for goodness sake. He's on 5 HP, Blastoise. Just hit him with something. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Oh my god. Oh dear. Come on. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Finally. At least we didn't get locked in this battle like we did with Ponyta against Dragonair, just using agility over and over and over. Use withdraw. Come on, Oatmeal, you can do it. Use your withdraw move. Alright.
There we go. Felt like my chair had moved back a bit, so I just moved it closer again. There we go. Now I'm in a bit of a more comfortable position. Now that's what you call high defense. Hey, Nest PK Live. Welcome. How are you doing, lad? How are you doing? And what have you been up to lately? Boyo. Alright, let's see which box we're in. Blah blah blah. Box 2, that's fine if there is any room in it. Anyway, there is. Okay, so Rare can go in. We're down to 1 Pokemon left to evolve now. Oatmeal, the Omanyte, is the only Pokemon we have left to evolve before we move on to Pokemon Blue. So we are at 122 Pokemon caught. Omanyte, when he evolves to Omastar after a few more Elite Four runs, will be at 123rd. And then we'll be ready to play through Pokemon Blue and finally actually do something other than face the Elite Four over and 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 over. There you go. Notch just tweeted out something saying he deleted a tweet because it contained spoilers. Good. Good on him. I know people who spoil things just for no reason. Either they're not thinking about it or they're just like trying to be edgy. And if they delete it afterwards, I'm like, hey, you know, good on you. You learned your lesson, right? But if they don't, it's like, wow, what a scumbag. So I'm glad that Notch was like, oh shit, I spoiled something. I had to delete that. It reminds me of Slow Beef. Slow Beef is the opposite example of that. He was on a discussion with Total Biscuit, and he spoiled something from a game. I'm not even going to go into it, just in case people decide to repeat it in the chat or anything. But he spoiled something very important from a very popular game, which many people probably won't know about, the spoiler, just because they haven't played the game before and they're planning on playing the game at some point. Okay, just to give context, it's Final Fantasy VII. Please don't say in the chat if you think what the spoiler is, but it's Final Fantasy VII with the remake coming out soon. Slow Beef decided, he was like, you know what, screw it, in this discussion, screw it, blah 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 blah, and he spoiled the big spoiler from Final Fantasy VII. Just for no reason, just to be edgy, you know? And I saw him tweeting about it afterwards, just tweeting like, oh, of course everyone thinks I'm an asshole now, haha, losers, or you know, stuff like that. Like, not regretting it at all. If he had tweeted out and be like, you know what, I'm sorry for spoiling that thing, it was a stupid thing to do, I'd be like, you know, that's okay. He was a dick at the time, and then he apologized for it later and realized he did something wrong. But he was just trying to be edgy. And then was totally unapologetic about it. That's frustrating because there are people... I've never played Final Fantasy VII, but I heard the spoiler years ago, so it's not a big deal to me anymore. But there are people who are going to play the FF7 remake who don't know about that spoiler. So, just spoiling it for them is pointless. There's no reason to mention the spoiler. Unless you're talking on a personal level with someone about that game. You'd be like, oh, hey, have you played through this game? They'd be like, oh yeah, I love that game. You'd be like, oh, what did you think about when this thing happened? You know, you can spoil whatever you like because they've played through it. There you go. There you go. I should actually look at Slow Beef's Twitter and see what he did say about it afterwards. Slow Beef. Alright. Let's see. When was it? It was a little while. It was a few days ago. A few weeks ago even. Where was he? Alright, let's use Surf. Da, da. Alright. Alright. Come on, come on. Yeah, frickin' the little dialogues for the XP all. Takes so long to go through. Maybe I should control F. Spoiler or something. Because I don't know when it was. Thank you, thank you. Skip through, skip through. Nope. I can't bother looking for it while I'm streaming. Maybe after I stream I'll look for it. Who cares about it? Who really cares?
Alright, just grinding through the Elite Four. You know what? I've been grinding through the Elite Four so much. I'm just beginning to get tired of grinding through the Elite Four. But don't worry, I've done much more grinding than this. Much more grinding than this before. Well, you know what, have I? Have I done, I mean, I've done the same kind of grinding, the same amount of grinding, but have I done more? I don't really know. I suppose it was actually less grinding when I did this kind of thing in Fire Red Leaf Green. It was less grinding because I had the XP share, not the XP all. So I was able to give extra XP to a specific Pokemon rather than a small amount of XP to every Pokemon. Alright, Devlin, finally shut up with this doo-doo. Alright, Carmella. It's your turn. Hit it with Flamethrower. Alright. Thank you. You know what I just thought would be interesting? I thought of this because I follow a few people who, okay, let's give an example. Say you follow me on Twitter. Now, I don't usually tweet personal stuff on Twitter, I just tweet about the stream and about my videos and stuff like that. I use Twitter as a very, I don't know, businessy type thing. I don't tweet personal stuff on there, I just tweet things related to what I'm doing with my content online. But say I also tweeted stuff that was going on in my personal life, and you didn't want to see that because you're just following it and looking at my content, watching my videos, watching my live streams, stuff like that. So you didn't want to see that. Imagine if you could make Twitter labels or something. Maybe it would be related to the hashtags, or maybe it would be something else. But if you could label each tweet to be, just gaming related, or real life related, or music related, or whatever related. And then you could follow someone, and there would be a bunch of checkboxes for things they tweet about. And you could uncheck the ones you're not interested in. So if they usually tweet about gaming and music, you could uncheck the music if you just want to see their gaming stuff. I think that'd be pretty interesting. I think that might be a good, potentially could be a good thing for Twitter. Because I follow some people whom I just follow to, get information on. Like when they're streaming, when they're making videos and stuff like that. What games they're playing. I don't want to see them randomly tweeting about personal life, or I don't want to see them tweeting about music, or I don't want to see them, etc. Wonder if that'd be a good thing. I don't know. Twitter should hire me. They've probably thought about that kind of thing before. It's not that advanced of a thought, is it? Not really. Alright, Oatmeal's level 35, halfway. Because it was already level 30, halfway to evolving to Omastar. It's Omanite. Level 35 evolves to Omastar at level 30, level 40. At level 40, Omanite evolves into Omastar. Alright. Thank you. Blah blah blah. Do. I need to take another drink. Alright. Let's face off against Lance. Alright, Lance, what have you got? What have you got? Alright, let's hit him with Mega Punch. Great work, Carmella. Another one of those and he's going down. Mega Punch. Alright. Only 4 more to go. Dragonair, eh? Use Mega Punch. I think we should just Mega Punch all of these. We'll probably one-shot them. Except for Dragonite. Yep, there's another one down. Easy peasy with level 96 Charizard. Things do tend to get a little bit easy. And that's one of my complaints about Pokemon. One of my complaints. I don't have too many complaints about Pokemon, but one of them is that the game becomes too easy. If you've got all level 100s or anything like that, there's no challenge left for you. If you've got level 100 Pokemon, you can just obliterate everything. Even in Gold Silver, where you have to face Red at the end of the game, and he's got like level 70s, you can still just beat him if you have high level Pokemon. So yeah, it's a challenge when you first face him. When you first defeat him, you probably have to grind up, train up before you can beat him. But after you've beaten him, and you still don't have level 100 Pokemon, there are no more challenges left. There's no reason to grind your Pokemon up to 100. Oh well, oh well. I do hope they solve that in newer Pokemon games. Excuse me. Excuse me. Damn hay fever. Hay fever making my voice turn to shit. Alright. Hit it with Mega Punch. Alright, another Mega Punch should do the trick. Alright, excellent, a critical. Now we're on to Gary. And we'll defeat his first 5 Pokemon, but then just lose to the Blastoise, on purpose, of course. On purpose. Excuse me, thank you, click through, click through. Alright. You know, I've been wondering about YouTube gaming, how copyright is going to affect YTG. Whether they're going to have the automated content ID stuff going on the live streams. They have said before that they will do live scanning of live streams, and if you play copyrighted music, or I guess copyrighted audio, then you'll get a warning, and then you get another warning, and then you get, like, you know, some small number of warnings to turn off that copyrighted music, and then your stream will just be shut down if you don't shut it off. Shut off the music. That's pretty interesting. I think that's a pretty, you know, decent way to do it. I just wonder if the content ID system will, you know, find music in games, be like, hey, this music is copyrighted, even though it's part of the game, and try to mute it, you know. I just wonder if that'll be the case. I do wonder. I'll have to see how OP Nerd goes with it, playing Star Wars games, because the Star Wars music is definitely copyrighted. You know, the that music, the prolific Star Wars opening theme is certainly copyrighted. So I wonder, he'll probably hear it in some Star Wars games as he streams them. Will he get any content ID warnings? Will he get anything like that? Oh, I don't know. Is the content ID system even working on YouTube gaming live streams yet? These are the important questions. Alright, Executor. You're going down. Carmella, hit it with Flamethrower. Alright. Now, it's a very important time, a very important strategy will be employed for this battle against the Blastoise. You know, Fire type against Water type, we're at a disadvantage. So we've got to make the most of our strengths. Let's use Pokeflute. Oh no, Hydro Pump rather. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, was that a critical? Yep. Nearly 200 damage. And Blizzard to finish us off. Alright, another critical hit as if that was necessary. As if that were necessary. Alright, Oatmeal, hit him with Withdraw. Oh, for goodness sake. For goodness sake. Gosh, I'm tired right now. I might have to make myself some coffee during the next break, because I'm literally near falling asleep right now. And I think the stream would be a little bit boring if I fell asleep during it. But my eyes are like closing. You know? Frickin' friggity frig, you know? And you may not be able to hear it very well, or at all, but I'm yawning now and then as well. I wonder if we actually have easy to make coffee. You know, I've always made just instant coffee. I don't drink much coffee. I haven't even had any in months. But, whenever I've made it, I've just, like, you know, gotten a spoonful, a teaspoonful of coffee. And then a teaspoonful of sugar and some hot water and some milk, and bada bing, bada boom, we're done. But I think we have, like, a coffee machine here. You know, you put the coffee thing in the top, and then you put some water in, and buzzy, buzzy, buzzy. Heats it all and spurts it out into a jug, and then you know, but it all takes a while. I don't know if that's really the best idea when I'm just taking a quick break from the stream. Why am I so tired? It's only like 7:30 a.m. It's 8:30 a.m. here now. 8:30 a.m. And I'm so tired because I don't really get enough sleep at the moment. Or I just don't drink enough coffee. Do I not get enough sleep, or do I just not drink enough coffee? These are the hard-hitting questions. Oh, come on, hit him with a bloody thunder. Will ya? Will ya please just hit him with... Oh, for goodness sake. Come on, there you go. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay, Jinx. You know what, okay. So, in the Pokémarathon... Okay, in Pokemon, there are Pokemon called mythical Pokemon. And these are like legendaries, except you can only get them from events and special things from Nintendo, you know? Unfortunately, this means that... Leaving for work in about 10 minutes? Alright, Devlin. Well, good luck with your orientation. I'm sure you'll do marvelously. And thanks for hanging around. These mythical Pokemon mean that you can't get Mew and Celebi in these old games unless you abuse glitches, which I am definitely going to do. It's just unfortunate that I have to get them, you know? But it also means in the newer games you can't complete the Pokédex. You can't catch them all. Unless Nintendo deems the people worthy of receiving Jirachi and receiving Deoxys and receiving all these mythical Pokemon. Oh, jolly good, Dip. Jolly good, lad. Well, I'll enjoy your company for another 10 or 9 or whatever minutes then. But yeah, I already have a Celebi from a Nintendo event, and I already have a Deoxys from an event. There are still a bunch of Pokemon to get, but Jirachi I can get by buying Pokemon Stadium, I think, or Pokemon Coliseum. It's a GameCube game. And transferring that off to Ruby Sapphire Emerald, I think, and then transferring it to Fire Leaf, or to Heart Gold Soul Silver, or whatever, and transferring it forward, you know. So I can get Jirachi from an old GameCube game, if I track down a copy. But there are still a lot of Pokemon I can't get. But I found out I can get Mew from getting a game on the Wii shop channel. Going on there, there's a game called My Pokemon Ranch, which is not actually a very good game, but it's kind of like Pokemon Bank, where you have to, where you can deposit Pokemon on there and keep them there and then take them off again. It's not as good though, because you can only, like, if I put them on from this save file of this Pokemon Red game, for instance, you can't use Pokemon Red, I think it only works with Pearl and Diamond. But let's say I played a game of Pearl, deposited the Pokemon there, and then restarted the game, I couldn't extract those Pokemon. You have to use the same save game. So it's pretty lame in that way. So the game is not very good. You get some mini games and stuff, most probably fun, but the reason I want this game is because you can get Mew in it, and you can transfer Mew to Pearl and Diamond. To get Mew, you have to deposit 999 Pokemon into your Pokemon Ranch, but after that you can get the Mew. So that's how I'm going to get Mew, I think. But I was concerned because I thought, oh, I have a PAL region 3DS and a PAL region copy of Pearl and a PAL region copy of Diamond. Can I, on my NTSC U, which is American region, can I get the Mew in my Pokemon Ranch and then transfer it to a PAL Region 3DS, or DS even, whatever. And I realized that I won't need to do that because Froggy has her own DS and 3DS in the NTSCU region. And her own copy of... I don't know if she has both Pearl and Diamond, but she has at least one of them, I think. And even if she doesn't, we'd be able to get it. To get the Mew. So, it would be more money, of course, which is a bad thing. Because we don't have a lot of that. But it could, you know... As long as we got that Pokemon Ranch game before the Wii shop channel goes down, then we could just get Pearl or Diamond at any time. You know, secondhand. And be able to get Mew. So, there will be a way to get Mew during Pokémarathon. You have your work swag on. Can you catch John Cena? He is very important. You prefer Platinum over Diamond and Pearl? Well, you know, Emerald's probably better than Ruby and Sapphire, and Crystal's probably better than Gold and Silver, and etc, etc. But, I don't plan on playing those games in the Pokémarathon, just because, there's no point. You know, if I play Pearl and Diamond, I'll be able to get all of the Pokemon from that generation. If I play Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I'll be able to get all of the Pokemon from that generation. So there's no point in playing the special third version of each generation. So there you go. There you go. And he switches to Haunter. She switches to Haunter, rather. Well, we'll hit it with Surf. I don't think it's a one-shot, but it will do a lot of damage, so... Okay, I should have used the thing. X and Y and no Z. Yeah, there is no Z. That game doesn't exist. So, just so you know, they stopped making third versions of Pokemon games after Platinum, I think. Black and White didn't get one. They got Black and White 2, which were like sequels, but they didn't get a third version. And then X and Y didn't get one. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire didn't get, you know, Gamma Emerald or anything like that. So I'm reasonably sure Nintendo is done with the whole third version of each generation. Reasonably sure. And I hope that's true because I'm not a big fan of the third versions. Not a big fan. I'm not. Alright, now we can switch back, unless she sends Golbat back out, which she probably will. Like the third special game, still, they were fun. They were fun and everything. But from a gotta catch 'em all perspective, they were a bit pointless. Oh shit, we have no Thunder left. I should have looked at the PB before I just used Thunder, because now we don't have Thunder available to take out Gyarados against Lance. Oh well. No cracking crystal for Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Well, it would be Body Crystal or something, wouldn't it? Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Body Crystal. Or maybe Mind Crystal. Something like that. Alright, Oatmeal, level up again, won't you? Why don't you just level up again? Alright, hit it with Earthquake. Come on, Carmella, you can do it. Use your Earthquake attack. Meth Crystal, yep. That's what they would call the remake of Crystal. Meth Crystal. Definitely. Definitely. You're gone? Alright, see you later, Devon. Good luck. Good luck, lad. You know what's, good? Serendipitous, I suppose? Tofu. When I used to eat meat, I'm a vegetarian now, so's my fiance Froggy. I used to, you know, think the same way about tofu as other people do, you know? Ooh, tofu. Who knows what even is tofu? It's made from soybeans or something? I don't know. Ooh, it's weird and gross looking. I bet it tastes horrible. You know what? I tried tofu
from a restaurant when I went vegetarian, and it was okay. It was good. But I was like, that's from a restaurant though. I bet you can't just make tofu at home and have it actually taste good. But I made some at home and it was alright. But I still haven't looked up any tofu recipes, so I probably should do that. But I came up with an idea of my own. I was like, you know what? Tofu and onions. I bet tofu and onions is a good combination. You could put that and be your sort of main part of a meal, and potentially have other stuff with it. So I made tofu and onions, or as Froggy and I call it, tofu and onionses. Just as a little, we like to speak incorrectly on purpose sometimes, just as a joke. But tofu and onionses, and mushrooms now. But I made tofu and onionses shortly after coming here to America. And they are good. And we've since evolved the tofu and onions formula. So at the moment what we do is, we take the tofu, you get it in like a slab, take the slab of tofu and chop it into sort of, what do you call a 3D rectangle? Like a cylinder, except square. A square cylinder, whatever the hell you call that. Cut it into that, and then fry it with the onions and mushrooms, and then make tofu dogs. Ooh, tasty. And I have ketchup on mine, and she has just salt and pepper on hers. I have pepper on mine as well. Pepper and ketchup on my tofu, onions, and mushrooms. Ooh. Put them in a bread bun, or just some bread. Tasty. I don't think tofu should be a vegetarian food. It should just be a food that people eat. There should be a prism. Is it called a prism? No, is a prism 3D? You might be right. Prism. No, that's like triangular. Apparently. Looking at the picture. What is a... I'm gonna look up square cylinder. Square cylinder. Oh, I want to see what it's called. What is a square cylinder called? What just happened? Oh shit. There we go. My bad. I pressed on my hotkey. You reckon it's a rectangular prism? You might be right about that. That does sound... Rectangular prism. Oh yeah, a cuboid. A cuboid. So I cut the tofu into cuboids. Oh yeah, or a rectangular prism. A cuboid and a rectangular prism are the same thing. Apparently. There you go. So we cut the tofu into cuboids. Get little, just slice the onions to small chunks. And the mushrooms, we buy them like in this packet. They're all pre-sliced into slices, so chuck them all in the pan, fry them up in some vegetable oil, and put them in some bread or some buns, some hot dog buns. Yeah, have yourself some delicious tofu dogs. But yeah, I reckon tofu is this weird vegetarian food at the moment, right? Most people don't really eat it. Like, tofu, ooh, what is even in that? It's just soybeans. Tofu should be a regular food. People should eat tofu just as part of their diet. It shouldn't be necessary, of course, but how people are like, oh, you better make sure to eat your vegetables. Tofu should be amongst those. It's just like, oh yeah, of course. We're having tofu tonight. It's delicious. Delicious tofu. Get yourself some firm tofu. Chop it into cuboids. Make yourself some tofu dogs. I feel like tofu tonight. Like tofu tonight. Actually, we're not having tofu tonight, though. We had that last night. We're going to a restaurant. Roggy's dad is taking us to a restaurant, so we'll probably go to Jimmy Chung's today. The funny thing about Jimmy Chung's is their vegetarian selections suck ass. They're terrible. But you know what? I'm just going to eat there. I'm going to eat the unlimited chips, and I'm going to get some queso, like a large thing of queso, which is just cheese. Just have chips and cheese. Now that's a healthy dinner. Oh, and some rice. I'll get some rice too, because their rice is pretty good. And I'll try some salsa on some of the rice. I do like salsa on the rice, it's just too spicy for me to have a lot of it.
But I'm gonna have some of that tasty queso. I'm gonna dip those chips like a madman. Alright, clicking through. Executor will be no problem. You know, we should still use a Devlin for this and just use Fire Blast. You have square-based pyramid and a triangle-based pyramid? I see. When I looked up prism, that was just what I saw. That's what you know in, like, you know, science class. A prism refers to one of those triangular glass thingamabobs, or they can be of anything, but they refract light, you know. You know. Alright. Level 98 for Carmella. Carmella is really getting up there. Alright, time to just suicide against Blastoise. And the way we... Gosh, I hate hay fever. The way we do that is Pokeflute. Just use Pokeflute every single turn. Oh no, Devlin's gonna get knocked out. This is a disaster. You know what a game I need to play is? A game that looks even better than what I thought. Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion. Or it's like Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. That game looks awesome. The controls don't seem so good. They seem a little bit floaty, you know, like Mickey Mouse doesn't have any mass or momentum at all. But that's okay because damn, that game looks fun and awesome. I definitely need to play Castle of Illusion. Castle of Illusion sometime. I need to play Castle of Illusion. I saw Opie Nerd playing that. Opie Nerd did a special stream specifically for me and Froggy. And he made it a right roaring good time with his silly things that he always does on his stream. But he played Castle of Illusion for that stream, even though he hates platformers and he admittedly sucks at them, and he did totally suck. It was hilarious. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I got an actual good look at the game finally, because I haven't really seen it that much before. I just looked and I was like, you know what, that looks fun. I'd probably want to play that. And then I haven't played it. I think I might even own it. I don't know. But damn, that game looks fun. Alright, we don't want Carmella in the front for this, we want Devlin. So close to moving on to Pokemon Blue. So close to getting Carmella to level 100. We're close. We're very close. You know what I like to do while I'm streaming? It's funny with Pokemon, you can do a lot of things while streaming. I guess that's why some Pokemon streamers do all those giveaways and they have multiple things going on the screen all at the same time. I don't like to do that. What I do like to do though is visit the Pokemon Red and Blue directory and see the other people streaming Pokemon Blue. And oh yeah, there's that guy, Surreal Guy. Or the two guys. Named Surreal Guy. Oh wait, this is in videos. I meant to check live channels. Yeah, they're not on right now. But I like to see if anything interesting is going on for after my stream, and I even talk about it during my stream, not to push you guys away from my stream or anything. But last time I looked, which was, you know, during a previous stream, these two people were streaming Pokemon Red and Blue at the same time, catching all 150 Pokemon. Obviously no Mew because that requires a glitch, and they were doing a glitchless thing. But doing a speedrun of catching all 150 Pokemon, that was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. Nothing too interesting going on at the moment, just some speedruns and things. Just people speedrunning. So, that's the way of it. Which, I mean, Pokemon Red speedruns, I like to watch them too. But, you know, nothing special going on at the moment, you know. Plenty of people speedrun Pokemon Red all the time. Nothing in particular is going on, nothing particularly crazy. Nothing particularly crazy. Alright, Jinx, you've got no chance against Devlin. Devlin and his Fire Blast attack. Alright. Now, can we hit the thunder? This is the question. What is the answer? Find out in the next exciting episode of Pokemon Z. Alright, hit him with thunder. Alright. Thank you, Devlin. Thank you. Down in one shot. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. Thank you very much. Come on, click through, keep going, keep going. Alright. Easy peasy. Excuse me, excuse me. Out of my way, Lorelei. Alright. Let's talk to Bruno. You know what I think is going to happen with VR? I know I squirrel. This is what Froggy calls it, I squirrel. Like a dog when they might be doing one thing and then as soon as they see a squirrel, they're like, a squirrel! Rah, 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 rah. You know, it's from that movie. What is it called? There's a movie where this guy attaches a bunch of balloons to his house and flies it away somewhere. Up. It's a Disney movie, isn't it? Up. Disney Pixar? I don't know. Up is a great movie, by the way. But the dog in the movie is like talking about something and then he's like, oh, squirrel! Rah, 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 and he runs after the squirrel. So that's why she calls it squirreling. But anyway. VR, virtual reality, is a great thing. I've never used it before myself, but I can already see, you know, from looking at it and understanding the technology, that it's going to be awesome. But the big problem with VR is that people are like, oh, I can't wait to play Skyrim in VR. Stuff like that. Skyrim will not be a good VR game. And you know why? It's because your character will be moving around in the game, and walking and turning, but you will not be turning in your chair. You can turn your head in your chair to look around, but you can also turn your head with a controller or mouse or something. So it's very disorienting. Very disorienting. And it feels very weird. A lot of people get motion sickness from it. A good VR game would be something like Elite Dangerous or MechWarrior Online, anything really, where you sit down in the game and control something else. Because that's something your brain can agree with and understand. If you are in the game sitting in a chair, it could even be Skyrim, but inside a mech body. You know, if you were inside a robotic body, you could have Skyrim the exact same game, but if you just give the player a mech body mod so that they are sitting down inside the game and they control their mech rather than themselves, I think that pretty much solves the disorientation thing. But yeah, I think a big problem when VR becomes consumer viable, you know, when it's cheap enough for consumers to buy. I think that'll be a big problem, is that a lot of games which be like, let's just put VR in it, even though it's really inappropriate for VR in that game. Hey, Toby Rocks. Indeed. A very long time no see indeed. How are you doing? And what have you been up to since I last talked to you? Since you last talked to me, which I don't even know when it was an extremely long time ago. Well, extremely is a bit, okay, let's not exaggerate here, but a long time ago. Since you last talked to me, I have, moved to America, and I'm engaged to Froggy. That's much the big news since last we saw each other from my end. I had to stop streaming there for a while because I had a job for a while and then moved to America, so everything got sort of shaken up. But I'm here, I'm square, and I'm ready to play more Pokemon. There you go. There you go. How are you doing, Toby? How are you doing? Alright, hit it with Earthquake. You know what I need to look at? I need to go on 3dscapture.com and see if there's any news about 3DS XL capture cards. I don't think there'll be any more news about them for a couple of months. I really hope there is news about them, but, you know, you never know. You never know. Let's just go into the general forum. Alright, Oatmeal is level 39. Oatmeal is our, we don't want to switch to Devon because we might run out of Thunder PP. Oatmeal is our Omanite. We're evolving into Omastar. So you've been streaming and you've been working and you've got to go for it. Nice. Nice, Toby. What do you stream anyway? Have I watched you stream before? I feel like I have. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I'll give you a follow anyway. I'll follow your channel and see what you get up to. Alright, Haunter, you've got no chance. Alright, hit it with Earthquake Attack. Do, 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 do. Alright, alright. No news on the 3DS XL capture cards, by the way. You've been streaming on PS4? Oi she, oi she. So you've just been streaming PS4 single player games, I imagine? I imagine. Although I can't know for sure until you tell me. Who knows? Maybe you're streaming a lot of Call of Duty or something? A lot of Call of Duty Online? You know, as much as people mock Call of Duty, it still gets a lot of streamers. Although I think half of them are over on like MLG TV or something like that instead. It's kind of a separate scene. Kind of a separate scene, isn't it? I don't know. I just don't know. Alright, hit it with Earthquake. You stream GTA and ESO? Oh, nice. Nice. GTA and ESO, GTA 5, of course. Nice. And indie games? I see. I see. Well, if Froggy's home, we certainly won't be watching if you're playing GTA because she absolutely hates that game. But if you're playing ESO, I might be able to stop in sometime, or some indie games. Alright, alright, let's see here. Devlin, we need you in the front here. And now we're ready to face Lance. I don't know if we'll get enough XP from this battle. I'm just wandering around. To evolve Omanite to Omastar. I hope we do because we're so close. This could be the last Elite Four run of, well, until we go to Pokemon Blue. We'll see what happens, won't we? We'll see, we'll see. Well, 3-team OP, and one of them is useless. Yeah, that's all I need. I just have a smaller team size right now, just to reduce the amount of dialogue we have to click through when the XP all goes off at the end of each Pokemon thing. Why does she hate it? The content or actual gameplay? The content. And the focus of the game and the design of the game, you know. There are a lot of, well, it's a lot of killing, a lot of mindless slaughter, a lot of doodling around, and a lot of, sexualization in that game. She doesn't like sexual games, and doesn't like just violent for the sake of violence games, so. And that game is both of them. Frankly, my favorite part of GTA 5 is just the online races. The online races were the best part for me when I was playing it. I haven't played it in quite a while. Although I might. I don't know. I just don't have the time to casually play GTA Online races anymore. I don't have time for casual gameplay. If I wanted to casually play video games, I'd just have to not stream to make time for that, so. We're in the USA, am I, Toby? I am in Texas. I'm in Texas. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to my stream. We're here today playing Pokemon Red. Yeehaw, we're catching all of the Pokemon. How was that? Pretty bad? 0 out of 10? 1 out of 10? Give me a 2 out of 10 at least. Alright, Devlin, hit it, kill it in one hit with a surf attack. Excellent, excellent. Alright, alright. Please stop. I'll take that as it's too convincing. Please stop, because I'm starting to think you're American. Oh, 5 out of 10. Hey, thanks, Toby. 5 out of 10 for my Texan accent. I've only been here for 2 months. No, 3 months. 4 months. How many months? What month is it? It's September? So I've been here for just about 3 months. Just about 3 months. I was looking at the date, as if I'm a New Zealander. You know, day, month, year is how we in New Zealand present the date, which makes way more sense than month, day, year. But Americans, month, day, year. I can deal with the crazy measurements. You know, the imperial measurement system rather than the metric system. I can deal with that. But damn. Month, day, year. These people are crazy.
They're crazy, I say, crazy. How much longer until they let me into the cult? The Texan cult of animal slaughter and gunslinging, you mean? I think that's what Texans stand for, right? Oh, and freedom. Freedom. Let's see. I'm not sure, Farah. I'm not sure. You know, there's a complicated qualification process, so it'll probably take a little while before I can be inducted. Why is it the 4th of July? It's month day, yeah. You know what? Yeah, people even call it that. Even ignoring how you say, because people might say June the 20th, 2015. They might say that. That's okay to say it that way, because it's very obvious when you're saying, you know, June as a word. You're not sitting there saying 6/20/2015. That would be a little bit, you know, less logical. But it's just homophobia, I think you call it, Farah. It just it doesn't make sense logically. You should go in one direction or the other, you know? You should say, you know, go from smallest to largest, most specific to least specific, as in day, month, year. Or my actual preferred method would be least specific to most specific, so year, month, day. That would be my preferred way of writing the date. Is year, month, day. Is that how I do it in my titles for my stream archives? I'm not sure. I don't remember how I do it in my stream archives, but yeah, year, month, day would be the most logical to me. Because you're defining just, you know, the widest scope first and getting more and more specific, and you can continue to get more specific without changing the format. So as long as you just start at the year every time, you could go year, month, day, or year, month, day, you know, time, etc. Second, millisecond, nanosecond. All of that stuff, you can continue to get more specific without changing. It's a scalable system. America, just hurry up and switch to metric. You're the only country to use it, and it's terrible. To use imperial measurements. Yeah, imperial measurements are pretty bad, but I can deal with them. I can deal with them. You know why I can deal with imperial measurements? Just because people are fairly consistent with them. People don't say, they say ounces or pounds, and you know, you don't need to know beyond that how to convert. You know, I think are there 16 ounces in a pound? Something like that. I still haven't learned properly. What? Shit, that was unintentional. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. In case you don't know. Now we have to sit through the shitty credits. Damn it. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I was thinking, yeah, we'll just use this and see how much damage we do. It'll be a laugh. Before it dies. Nope, shouldn't have done that. Okay, now we're going to have to sit through the bloody credits, which is great. Just great. Just bloody great. Alright, alright. Executor, oh dear. And now we wait. Yep, we're gonna have to sit through those damn credits again. You know what, I think I'll take a break during the credits. I won't even show you guys the credits, I'll switch to YouTube videos, like I usually do for each break. And we can just let the credits run silently and nobody will even have to see them. Why not just Pokéflute? Yeah, I should have Pokéfluted. The reason I'm not Pokéfluting now is because if we white out against this guy, we won't evolve. I think Mega Punch actually does less damage than Earthquake. If we white out against Gary, then Omanyte won't evolve to Omastar and we'll have to level him to 41, which will be even more annoying, so, you know. Okay, a full restore, sure, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Might spend 20 minutes Pokéfluting. Genius. That's what I should have done, I should have just used Pokéflute to be safe. So the Omanyte would have definitely died. Okay, we should easily survive this Hydro Pump. Even if it crits, it'll only do like 200 damage. So, not a worry. There you go, 97 damage. Without the crit. Easy peasy. Alright, now Omanyte will evolve into Omastar, giving us our 123rd Pokemon, I think? We're getting there. We are getting there. Very close now. Very close now. My reign is over already, blah blah blah.
Alright. I'm a star. Looks funny, it's like it's dancing. That almost died. Anyway, I'm going to switch to the other screen for a second, and then I'll take a break in a second. So, oh shit, I muted myself instead of the game there for a second. My bad. I'm terrible. I'm terrible at this streaming thing. Thank you guys all for hanging out until now. I'm going to just put up the YouTube videos and take a quick break. And I will see you all back here very shortly. Where am I from? I am from New Zealand. Little old country down on the bottom of the earth. We have to have everything tied down here, or we call it tied up. Because since the Earth is a sphere and gravity pulls down, I'll do a diagram for you guys. Let me dig in. Let me make myself safe. And I'll explain this to you guys, because I know a lot of people in the northern hemisphere don't really understand, you know, our sort of special requirements. Let me open up Paint and I'll show you guys. So the Earth is a sphere. Let's see here. This is a little science lesson for you guys. The Earth is a sphere. And you have the North Pole, it's all cold, and the South Pole. And you have, you know, America and Canada and stuff, which are kind of like that. So they're kind of on the top. So you're fine up there. And you have, like, Europe. Is Europe over here? It's kind of a massive place. And then, you know, there's other places over here. I don't know how the Earth looks. Whatever. But New Zealand is way down here, with this tiny little island down here. Well, 2 islands. And then there's like Australia is there. So this is New Zealand right here. Since we're on the bottom of the Earth, you know, gravity is pulling down, we would just fall off the Earth. We would literally just fall off the Earth if we didn't. So we tie everything down. And we have, like, rooms built. Like, I'm in my bedroom and it looks all normal. But this whole room is upside down and the roof is like tied to the ground. So the roof is, it's like a normal room. Like I've got everything on the ground, or the floor, but the floor is like so is like, you know, a stick, a rope, and then the house is hanging like this. All our houses hang from the earth like that. So, you know, inside everything is normal. So use a little thing. Inside you just have, you know, tables and stuff on the ground, because gravity's pulling that way, but we have to tie them by the roof to the earth to stay on, otherwise we'll all fall off. So, you know, we've just got to deal with some things here in New Zealand. Anyway, let's get back into the game here. I get it. Oh god. Oh god. Let's go for it. Skolex. Oh. I thought it was Montart. Oh wow. 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 That was the most difficult boss fight of all time, I think. Holy shit. Oh my. Hitman is the story of Victoria, who's caught in the middle of her parents' rocky divorce. After her father murders her mother, he kidnaps her, and throughout the game, Child Protective Services are trying to save her. Child Protective Services also call in a band of mercenaries consisting of Billy the Kid, Wreck-It Ralph, Weak-Willed Willie, Aquaman, and Ed Neddy. Together, they are initially successful at rescuing Victoria, but Hitman is persistent, and soon the group begins to fall apart.
I got wood, man. Why do I have wood?
Hitman continues his ruthless pursuit of his daughter, killing cops and other innocents. Soon he begins to take pleasure in the kills, even dressing up as his victims, and he changes from a worried father to a heartless killer. CPS managed to temporarily recover Victoria, but she has been tragically wounded by Hitman. Hitman continues his descent into madness, even going so far as killing innocent nuns. With Hitman's murder of Weak-Willed Willie, the group is stretched to its limits.
Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it!
In the nick of time, Sicko Rico steps in and captures Hitman, but he soon escapes and continues pursuing Victoria with renewed fervor. Hitman is now even more ruthless than ever, even burning down a church. Hitman decides it's time to employ some help of his own, but Victoria learns to fight back and escapes from Hitman's clutches. Hitman, however, doesn't give up, and in the end he's able to finish off CPS, and Victoria is stuck as his hostage. Well, until the next game anyway. Aha! I am back, and welcome back everybody to the stream. It's time to continue Pokémarathon Classic. Let me see here, what am I doing? I'm all over the place. Do this, and then let's do this, and then let's do... Wait, there we go. Okay. Despite what you see on screen, it is not the end of Pokémarathon Classic, but it is, for now, the end of Pokemon Red. We just evolved Omanyte into Omastar, which means we have got 123 Pokemon in Pokemon Red. Thank you, fam, and welcome back yourself. Welcome back everybody after the break. We have all the Pokemon we can get, except for Mewtwo, which we'll get later, in Pokemon Red, which means it's time for Pokemon Blue instead. So, what we need to do, I have my package of game cartridges here, well, I just have Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver in here. We need to switch off, because this game is all saved. Switch off. Don't mind that. Put away Pokemon Red, and plug in Pokemon Blue. If I can figure out where it goes. Come on. There we go, I found it. I found the hole. I put it in. Here we go. Pokemon Blue. Oh, look at that, the GameCube startup thing. This is the first time I've actually shown that on stream. It only took 50 hours of my life, I'll never get back. Hey, those were 50 well-spent hours, man. I don't know why you say it like that. Because I had fun. And why is that blacked out? That's weird. Anyway. Is there a problem? There seems to be a minor technical issue here. I've tested this Pokemon Blue cartridge, and no, it works. I could have cured cancer in that time. Absolutely. But Pokemon are more important. Catching Pokemon is more important. Entertaining people on the interwebs is more important. Okay, that's what it's supposed to look like. There you go. Is it frozen? Wait, hey. Is it frozen? This is not a great start to Pokemon Blue. So far, Pokemon Blue is not going very well. This is mildly worrying. Go on. Go on. Show us the next screen. I swear I've played this cartridge before, and it was fine. Is this Hitman all over again? I sure hope not, because Pokemon Blue is more expensive than Hitman. My goodness. This is frustrating. And not good. I'm just gonna pick up the GameCube and blow in the cartridge slot. I'm really hoping that this is going to work this time. Alright, ding, and then Pokemon. Yes! Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just needed to blow in the cartridge slot a bit. There you go. Oh yeah. Here we are. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It's all good. Pokemon Blue. That's right. Continue? Oh, I guess I just tested that it would save after I replaced the battery in this cartridge. Let's make sure text speed is on fast and everything else is fine. Alright. Let's do it. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? It is Ash. It gives you Blue, Gary, or John. Funny that doesn't give you Ash in this version. What is the... Yeah, there we go. Our name is Ash. You guys can name everything else other than Ash and Gary. Those two are remaining Ash and Gary. You can name this one Red, aka Ash. Funny that. Alright. Oh yeah. Gary. You've never seen Pokemon Blue? Nice. Well, it's basically Pokemon Red, but with some different Pokemon in it. Ash, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! The legendary John, absolutely. And look, he still looks red. But the world looks blue, so that's cool, right? Alright, give me a potion, thank you. Do 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 do. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. Don't worry, Mom, I'll be back in a jiffy when I beat the Pokemon League. Alright. I guess we should do a straw poll. Well, yeah, because this will be like... I don't know, should we do a straw poll? I either need Bulbasaur or Squirtle. It's either or. Either or. It doesn't really matter which one we pick. So which one? Bulbasaur or Squirtle? I don't think a straw poll is necessary. Just say in the chat whether you'd prefer Bulbasaur or Squirtle and then start coming up with names. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Ash. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left, but you can have one. Choose. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient. Gary, you can have one too. Alright. Are we taking Squirtle? The tiny turtle. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell, powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. Or are we taking Bulbasaur? A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. You want Bulbasaur or Squirtle? We will do a playthrough with the other one anyway, but only to Cinnabar Island. Each of these are only going to go to Cinnabar Island. So, it doesn't make a huge difference really, but there you go. I think we're going to go with Bulbasaur. Oh, well, you know what? We played Pokemon Red with Charmander, so we should do Blue with Squirtle, shouldn't we? Initially, anyway. Let's do it with Squirtle. But any nicknames for Squirtle? Nickname ideas for Squirtle, anybody? Alright, this Pokemon is really energetic. We need nickname ideas for Squirtle. I have no idea what to call it. No idea. We could call it Nerf. Wait, what is a brand of water guns? Water gun brand. Top rated water guns, soakers, and blasters. Nerf. Oh, Nerf is the Nerf Super Soaker. We could call it Nerf. If nobody else has a suggestion for a name, I'll just call it Nerf. But I will wait for a moment, give you guys an opportunity. Must avoid sexual names. Yes, you must. Must resist. Wait, not Nerg. Nerf. No other nickname suggestions? Alright, enough it is. Good gravy, he walks slowly. I'll take this one then. Alright. Oh, well, you know what? I should have maybe waited a little bit longer because Ferrum has a ridiculous delay on the stream. But oh well. Oh well. The older file will be erased. Oh no! This is a disaster. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's fight to the Gary. Wait, Ash. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Alright. Let's do this thing. Funny how Ash's hat is red as he's sliding across the screen. And then it turns blue again. Alright. Hit it with Tail Whip. And it uses Growl, of course. Okay. Hit it with another Tail Whip. Alright, we moved first this time, so it must be a speed tie. Alright, it used Tackle, which means we're going to be at a damage advantage now. Bond. James Bond. And then it used Growl, but we should have gotten extra damage compared to its Tackle in that attack. Because he's double OC. Oh shit. Well, we missed a Tackle. That's not good. He only does 3 damage per Tackle though, so we should be okay. Growl again. Ouch. Oh my goodness. 2 Growls. Okay, we're doing like 2 damage per hit now. But if he keeps growling, we will defeat him without having to use the potion. Okay. Now we're starting to be in danger. 2 more hits and we could die if one of them is a critical. Oh yeah! Speaking of criticals... Speaking of critical hits... Need to move my chair a little bit. Hoi! Nerf has leveled up. Alright. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Ash Gramps, smell you later. What? Was this woman always in here? I think she was. Professor Oak is the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. Alright. See you later, skaters. We're heading to Viridian City. Hey NKR, welcome. Welcome, Miss, How old are you? How old are you? Weren't you in here earlier? NKR Live? Or was it? No, it was Ness PK Live, wasn't it? Hey NKR.